chance. On the one hand, logic is considered to be rational and objective, providing a clear path for decision-making and problem-solving. On the other hand, emotions are seen as subjective and intangible, but essential for our well-being and personal relationships. Should you buy her a dinner, or should she learn how to cook to make a dinner? Who's right and who's wrong? Let's find out. Welcome to Emotions versus Logic, the show that pushes dating and relationships to a whole new level, with your hosts, The Real Dana and Steve the Dean Williams. The Real Dana, aka Dana with the Data, is the former co-host of the #1 YouTube morning show, Star in the Morning. She's currently digital content creator and co-host of the Man Up Show with Judge Joe Brown on the Real Dana YouTube channel. Her motto? F*** what you think and love yourself first. With over 40 years in the game, Steve the Dean Williams is an expert in relationships of all stages, from the single life to the married life and all points in between. Steve teaches men to unplug themselves from the dating matrix of TV, radio, and some of these cupcake YouTubers who cry about women all the time. The call-in number is 833-859-8744. That's 833-859-8744. Who wins tonight? Emotions or logic?
There we go. You feel better now?
First of all, let's let everybody know we're late because of you. That was your error.
That wasn't me. That wasn't me.
It was you. It was you.
Oh man, come on, man. Come on, D. Come on, D.
Like, be a man and admit it that it was you. You and your audio.
Come on, D. Come on. Come on. You got the hat on. You feel you got your Beyonce thing. Come on.
This is my second cowboy hat that I bought. This is a Bailey's. Okay. But I think I like the other one better. Stetson. I think I like the Stetson better. But I have on my shawl, honey. It look a little it's like Southwestern-ish outfit.
Ish.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let us say hi to all those are in there. Shout out to TJ. We got Yogi in there. We got Renee,
Joe, Steve, Peter, Yogi, TJ.
Cool. We got A-Dog in the house. Shout out to everybody. Spirit was good. And she make it make sense as fact. Get rid of your deadbeat dad issues. Whoa.
But before we get into the actual show, let me just say this, because I'm still riding high on Cowboy Carter. I can't wait for whenever she announced the tour. However, I don't know, R. Kelly ex-wife, she created a dance to Hands to Heaven. And I guess, you know how everybody want to create a dance, a viral dance that you do and you post it on social media. I hate that dance. She looks crazy doing the dance. It's not sexy. And I think it's so much her, because you knew what that man was doing. And now you want to act like you were so innocent. You want to create a Beyonce dance and be sexy for your man. I just can't. I just want to throw that out there. That dance routine is trash.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about.
These are for the Beehive. All the Beehives.
Now, what is a Beehive?
That's like the house of Beyonce. That's what we call all the Beyonce followers, listeners, fans. We are the Beehive. Just like Taylor Swift is the Swifties, Mariah Carey are the lambs. So I'm a lamb and I'm a beehive.
What is it about Taylor Swift that she has such a fan base? I don't understand. What is it about her?
Well, first of all, I don't listen to Taylor Swift, but I do respect her work ethic, right? Yeah. She's on world tour. This is her second year. I think she sold out Wimbledon that's coming up this summer like 8 times. She's going to be there 9 times. She's doing the damn thing, billionaire. But she has the young teens, the teeny boppers, the young Gen Zs and the millennials, and you old, disgusting, perverted old men. And Taylor Swift, and of course, you know, a lot of the young white girls, but all black too. So she's worldwide.
She's got the black girls too?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes. And but she's middle aged, but she needs to grow up just a little bit. Even though that's contradicting me of me saying that, because I'm immature sometimes. Like, I need to grow up really too, but I don't feel like I need to, even though I need to. But whatever.
All right, well, guys,
I'm sorry, Wembley Stadium. I said Wimbledon, Wembley Stadium.
Wembley. Okay. Guys, if you have a question, please put a Q. If you want to call in, the number is 833-859-8744. You see it right there. Dana's cat.
I want to do a survey. Do you guys like this hat or the one from last week? The one from last week is my favorite, but this is a Bailey, so but this is look like slightly big, but I have a big head, but whatever. But anyway, guys.
No, big dreams, big head, big dreams.
Yes.
All right, so our title today, you feel that men should be emotionally available in relationships. I don't know what is you're smoking. Whatever it is you're smoking, we need to sell it. But where is this coming from?
I don't know. How did we come up with this? Or was it me? I think I threw the word emotional in there.
Oh man, fuck me.
A part of it is, first of all, I think there are too many, what like you call males. Y'all too emotional today. I was on a Twitter space earlier. It was ghetto. I helped ratchet it up, but whatever. But outside of that, we're talking about relationships. A healthy relationships, two people need to respect each other. And part of that is showing up and acknowledging one's emotions, right? Women, yes, we are more emotional than men, in fact, because of hormones, that's biology. However, men do need to be a little bit more emotional in a relationship, because otherwise you will just come off too hard. And who wants hard all the time unless it is your penis being inserted into a vagina? But that we don't want hard all the time.
Emotional in what way though?
Like, okay, the physical part of it, cuddle. It could be PDA. Also,
perfection.
Yes. Also acknowledging my feelings, or say to yourself, will this hurt her? Let me approach it a different way so that she won't seem like I'm coming off as an a-hole. Being less of a-hole, being considerate, that do require some emotion with that.
Acknowledging her. What does that mean to acknowledge your feelings? What does that mean? What does that look like?
Like if I come to my man and I said, listen, I feel blah, blah, blah. I'm feeling like this today. Or I feel that you blah, blah, blah.
He's going to say so.
And that's rude. You need to. That's the problem with that is that means you need to be more in tune with your emotions, with your gentler side, and say, well, what made you feel that way? Or why are you feeling that way? Have the conversation, transparency, communicate.
No, I don't.
A little bit more loving.
That loving is saying, if you don't like it, there's the door. That's the emotions. That's the feelings. If you're not happy in the situation, there's the door. If you got a problem with what I'm saying, there's the door. If you don't like how things are going, there's the door. That's the emotion right there. That's beauty right there.
No, that's you being an inconsiderate prick.
How's it being an inconsiderate prick? If you don't like something, then go and find what you're looking for.
Well, first of all, it's not about I don't like this, change it, because everyone is not going to be what you want it to be. Like, everybody is not perfect. Everybody come with their own flaws. It's some things you just have to accept about an individual. But I'm talking about, if I say something to you like, listen, this really bothers me when you do this. Can you just not do it? And it's something that you could adjust.
Like what?
Why not do it?
Like what? Give me an example.
So this is my pet peeve. It's not even a pet peeve. I just find this rude. If I text you, text me back. Not in 4 hours, not in 10 hours, not in 4 days. So text me back in an appropriate time.
No,
right?
No, there is no the appropriate time is when I have time to reach out to you, and you should be glad that at least I'm reaching out to you. Listen, you got other people to reach out to. You can be patient. It's coming around.
It's not a it's see, we're talking about, first of all, we're talking about relationship, but let's just say before you get into the relationship, right? The courting, the dating, the getting to know, it's called having consideration. So it's not about, well, let me fill up my time with this guy. It's not even about that, because whether we are dating or not, whether you are, a friend girl or a man that I'm getting to know, it is rude this is the thing with me. I will bring it to your attention and say, listen, I would say, well, why does it take you so long to reply back? Because when I text, you see the text. Just reply.
If I'm busy, I'm busy. I'll get back to you in due time.
Well, why don't you say that in the text and say, hey, I'm busy, I'll hit you back later. That's it.
Then it'll be, well, if you have enough time to say I'm busy, then you have enough time to answer and reply. It's a door.
So that's the thing. So speaking of the emotional, right, being in tune.
Gosh.
Only thing you got to say is, I'll hit you up later. I'm in the middle of something, or I'm busy, right? And if she replies, but if you got time to text me this, you got time, that's when you ignore. That's when she's violating you or stepping over the line, because you were considerate enough to say, I see you text me, can't get into it right now, or whatever the case may be, hit you up later or whatever.
So we have this question. All right, we already got it, but let's move to this one right here. One of your people. Do you want a man to share his emotions more or be more sensitive to your emotions, D?
That's a good question. I'm on both.
It's a very good question. But why? What?
I want you to be, first of all, I am a sensitive person. I'm a Libra. We are sensitive.
And man.
Child, people think them water signs are sensitive. Libras, we are very sensitive. And I'm not like a punk sensitive, but yes, I want you to be sensitive to, first of all, I want you to be sensitive to my emotions, right? Second, yes, I want you to share some of your emotions. We don't got to be everything, right? Because you don't share everything with your woman. But yes, I do want you to share. It brings us closer.
Okay. All right. How many guys have you said this to and they've done it and then it turned you off? Like, how many people you like, okay, I want you to share your feelings, and they start, you don't even have to ask them. What about those guys that always share how much they care about you and they think about you and they miss you, that you just discard?
I don't, because my history of men that I've dated, when they say that, we're probably in a bed or some shit. Like it's an intimate setting, number one, and they don't say it a lot. That's probably the first time they say it, and then I feel so honored and I feel happy, because it's like, oh my God, he's like opening up a little bit to me and expressing how he really feels about me instead of holding it all in. Because usually I'll be like, well, how do you feel about me? Do you even care? Whatever. But when he voluntarily says that, that's a gold star. That means that we're getting closer.
But if you're spending time with him, then that means that you are part of what he has going on. That's listen, out of all the other women, he's spending it with you. That should make you feel special, knowing that he could be with somebody else right now, but he's spending it with you.
Absolutely not. And Darius, I'm an October Libra, October the 7th. No, because see, you are insecure. Men like you, Steve, are insecure. And men like you, that makes you look weak. Because I would, first of all, I don't compare myself to anybody, a woman or a man or anybody. So it's not about, oh my God, I should be so lucky that he even replied, or that he even calls, or that I'm even in his presence. So let me not, want anything, just want him in my life. No, because you're not God. We are all, you're valuable, but I'm valuable as well. So no, you're not. You are above me as far as being a leader in this relationship or what have you, but you are not.
You should be
in all and be all of everything.
Be happy you're getting a message, a phone call, or being in my presence. That's the thing that you should actually be happy about.
It's not about me being happy about it. It's the fact that we are getting to know each other. And if I realize, like, okay, you have a problem replying to texts.
No,
And
it's not.
that's the issue. And I have a pet peeve, or I just think that's rude, right? So we gonna have to meet somewhere in the middle. If you cannot speak, or if you cannot get into whatever I text you, or whatever, just say I can't get into it, or just say I'll meet you later, or just say I'm busy.
Anonymous, what's your
Don't
name?
do
What's your
nothing.
question?
I'm happy I'm in your presence, Dean.
All right, man. Gotta let you go. All right, whatever, man. We can't talk to you, man. Yeah, we gotta keep it. We gotta keep it a buck. So what I'm trying to get is that this is how things are, and if you text me and I'm busy, I'm gonna get to you when I get to you, and if you don't like that, then don't text me or find someone else to text until I come around. What's wrong with that?
Well, it's not about me finding someone else to text. Like, why do you always throw in the third person?
Well, because I'm giving you an option to if you
No,
want
the option is if this is a pattern that you feel as though that you could be rude and not reply to a text, then the option is leave or stay.
right. There's the door. Like
You
I said
always
before.
throw a third person. Like, nobody's not intimidated by a third person.
I'm just
I think
saying.
you are. You want to be that asshole.
Why
If
does
you
it
want
make
to
me a
be
joke?
that inconsiderate, right? If you want to be that hard and that cold-hearted, then just ignore someone when they're texting you.
Wait a second. Why does that make me a jerk to say, listen?
It makes you a jerk. It makes you an asshole. It makes you inconsiderate. When you say, well, I don't got to reply. I'll reply when I reply to you, and it could be 7 days. No.
So,
Obviously, you're not interested then.
so no, it's not that I'm not interested in you. It's just that maybe you're not the only one. Wait, you think that okay. So depending on the priority, I have other people to talk to before you. So you have got to wait.
You should be working. You should not. First of all, if you spend a lot of your time prioritizing who you reply back to a text, first of all, that's so immature and so low vibrational. And that lets me know. Wait a minute. If that is the case, I'm like, okay, you got too much time on your hands and you're broke because you should be busy making money.
No,
That's one of the reasons why women stay around tolerating your BS. So if you can't reply to me because you got 4 or 5 other women that you got to reply to, like, dude, you can have that.
Well, wait, of course. It's just that where you at on the. What are you doing?
Oh my God, what are you, 12? Like, stop.
Because
stop.
If my guys that are listening, my guys have 4 to 5 women, right? They have to figure out who's important, and it just goes like that.
Then
so
that means they're broke. That means you're broke because if somebody's just send you a random text, hey, how are you or whatever, right? And you look at it and you put it down, the alleged 4 other people, right? They're not texting you at the same time. So you're going to just not say, oh, I'm doing good or whatever. You're just going to wait and be like, well, I'm going to reply to her because I'm waiting on somebody else to text me who I really want to reply to. But that's stupid. You should be making money. You should be when you say you're busy, if you're busy prioritizing who you're going to reply back, you're a dusty, period.
No, it's not. It's okay. Okay, gentlemen, let me explain what women do. Women, most of you, if y'all don't want to admit it, y'all know, I've always said it, y'all have at least 5 to 10 guys that are saying good morning to you every day. And do you not prioritize who you say hi to and when you say hi to that guy based off of how you feel about that guy? So D,
okay, wait. Women that do that, they play games.
Oh,
I'm not telling anyone don't do something. You can do whatever you want to do. The thing is, with someone like me, I don't play those silly games. I don't. If you are too busy to reply back, I will hope because you're too busy working. If you're too busy rotating women, then you can have that.
Shaman has a great point. That's what I was trying to say before. If I were to tell you, if I reply back and I say, oh, I'm busy, then the question is going to say, well, wait, instead of saying you're busy, why don't you just say something to me instead of saying you're busy. See, it opens up the door. I have to.
But then you can ignore it. Just say, but it depends on the text. If I say, "Hey, how are you?" and you don't get no reply, because that's just like, "Oh, I'm doing good." That's it. But if it's something that, "Hey, I need to talk to you," or whatever the case, if you are busy, just say, "I'm busy. Hit you later." Whatever that person replied, that person is still trying to have that conversation. You don't got to reply back.
It's one thing to do. Well, what about me? Okay, area code 281. What's your name? What's your question, sir?
My name is Sebastian. I have a question. I'm sorry to interrupt everything.
No, you're not interrupting. What's up? What's up, Sebastian?
All right, I'm 20 and I work around like a whole bunch of older people because I just now started working at a warehouse, and I lead with respect all the time. But like they kind of treat me like you know what I'm saying? Like you like they're very disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? So my question basically is, how do I demand more respect from older people at work, aside from just leading with respect? Because I always do that.
Would you like to give him some emotions before I give him the logic?
Well, disrespecting you how?
You said that again?
Disrespecting you how?
Like just treating me like just speaking down. Like let's say I'm just not working here. So let's say I do something wrong, put something in the wrong place. It's like, why the fuck would you, like, you know what I'm saying? Like cursing and shit. Like, and then, oh, my fault. But like cursing and then just like speaking to me kind of like I'm their kid. You know what I'm saying? Like
this is a nursing home?
Stuff like that.
No, I think it's a warehouse he's in.
Yeah, warehouse. Like Kroger distribution.
So they're not in the walker or anything.
They're not what?
They're not in the walker, no.
Yeah, they are union, so they can't get fired. So you know what I'm saying? They kind of more like verbose.
Go ahead, D.
Are you their manager? And whatever you got, can you turn the show off in the background?
I got the show on?
I'm asking, or get off the speaker. But are you their manager?
Get off the speakerphone, son.
I got you.
Are you their manager?
No, he's a newbie.
Well, it doesn't matter if they're old, because basically what I'm hearing is, if they were your age, would you still tolerate it? So the age doesn't matter. If somebody is disrespectful and saying get the F out of here, then you say fuck you and whatever. But don't think, oh, let me be quiet because they're older. Age don't have nothing to do with respect. Is respect, and you should demand respect from everyone, no matter what their age are.
Now let me give you some logic. As now we get all that sissified answer out of the way. Carl, let me explain something to you. It's called a rite of passage, young man. It was something even in high school. Like when I was playing football in junior high school, and I got on to high school and came on the varsity, we had to carry the helmets and the pads of those before us. It's the same thing if you watch football. That if you're a rookie, you're going to get harassed, hazed, and mistreated. It's like that with everything. You're the new guy in, so you expect everybody to baby you and coddle you. You're the lowest on the totem pole, so they're going to treat you bad because they need to see a few things from you. Are you tough? Are you a snitch? They don't know what you are, so they've got to test and see what kind of person you are. And it sounds like you a big sissified motherfucker that's ready to cry. Why you mad? You gotta hate. Listen, listen. I know it's bad to say the word hazing because a lot of y'all y'all MFs can't handle that. But when you're new to a job like this, they will haze you. Okay?
Yeah.
And wait. Because you are on the same level as them, no matter what the age. I don't come to work to be hazed by anybody. If you
guys,
my son is 25. He would no, honey. No, you come to work to work. You don't even come to make friends. You don't come to be harassed. You don't come to be hazed. If you feel as though you are being disrespected, you don't even gotta you don't even gotta snitch. You stand your ground.
Well, he's going to have to stand his ground. That's what they're testing. They're not going to share and talk to someone that might be soft or a snitch. They got to test his wherewithal, see what kind of a man he is. They
test them back. If they saying F you, but like F you too.
Exactly. But that's what I'm saying. Because he's not doing that. He's complaining, and you're folding like a lawn chair versus standing your ground? Why aren't you standing your ground?
So like since I'm 20, like all of my
wait, no. D
like the
told
way
you.
that I
No.
was demanding
D told you.
is
She's
like
right about this.
primarily.
No. Your age has nothing to do with it. If you go, okay, again, not that I've been in prison, but it's prison rules. Okay, they're gonna test you,
Yeah.
and they're gonna try to pull your punk card, and you got to stand up. D, I give D credit on that. You got to say if they cussing at you, you like, who the fuck you talking to that way? You're allowed to say that. Now listen, here's the thing. These aren't your managers. These are your co-workers. Am I correct?
Yeah.
So if they're co-workers, then you are allowed to stand up for yourself. I don't care how old they are. If they cussing at you, you can get in their face. What the fuck are you talking to? You got a problem with me? Hey, listen. You got no, wait. I'm sorry, y'all young guys. Y'all ain't like us old heads because
No, I was about to say that.
we
That's
either
what I
handle
was
this at lunchtime
get
or
to.
after
Like,
work.
I don't want I don't want to lead to physical confrontation.
No. I'm not saying physical confrontation. You don't have to get in physical confrontation. You can stand your ground without it getting physical. They're just trying to see your thing. It's like a bully. If they're picking on you and you soften up, you're going to be the mark, and every day they're going to keep messing with you until you leave because you don't have. That's what I'm saying. So you are allowed to stand your ground, and you're allowed to say, "Look, hold up, who are you talking to this way?" You're allowed to say that. Listen, see, the thing is, you're coming in with this mommy sunshine and rainbow, and everybody should be nice, and everybody should treat you nice, and it's fair, and everybody skips along and sings songs and all that goofy stuff that you probably had your mommy teach you. Now you're in the real world. These guys are going to see what you have and what your makeup is like. And welcome to the real world. Someone gave you a comment on your head there. I just started to share that to you.
Thank you.
So do you see what I'm saying? So why do you see it as a problem?
Just primarily because, like, usually when I address like disrespect with people my age, it'll lead to more like physical conversations. Or like I'll assert myself physically. And I know that I'm in the workplace, so I just wanted to avoid that. Well, but I see what you mean, like just stand up for yourself without trying to
you want to fight to stand up for yourself. If they say that, say, look, don't be talking to me like I ain't no buck. Don't be talking to me that way. You're allowed to say that.
Yeah.
They need listen. People need to know that you're okay because when those workers come late. Go to work late, show up late, or leave early, or take long lunch breaks, whatever. They need to know that you're not going to be the one patrolling, snitching ass motherfucker that's going to be sitting around like, oh, I can't believe you had an hour, 30 minutes. They got to see if you're going to fit in with the guys. So they got to test to see what kind of guy you are, man.
Yeah, I feel it.
Okay.
All right.
So yeah, wait a second. No. You're saying they shouldn't be cussing. Listen. They're going to do what they do. There are no rules to this. You cannot sit there and tell people that are testing to see what kind of wherewithal you have that you can't do this. People are going to have data. They're going to have their own way of testing to see what you are, whether it's cussing, yelling. Now, I'm not saying they need to put their hands on you. I'm saying they're going to talk crap to you. Dana, what say you? Oh, my God, all these women.
Thank you. Catella
rolls off the tongue. Catella.
Well, you encored, echoed the same thing I said. Listen, life is hard. Life is hard. Put a helmet on and get out there and don't let nobody bully you. Stand up for yourself. You a grown man. You pay your bills. You work just like they do. You on the same level. And a lot of times older people, listen, we're hearing just your side of the story. So if they just saying F you, maybe they're just disgruntled. But at the same time, you don't tolerate disrespect from anybody, man, woman, children, and elderly. It does not matter.
All right.
Yeah. So don't be upset about it. Just how long have you been at the job for?
Like a month now.
Okay. So
and then too. I'm sorry, real quick, Steve. You're 20, honey. So honestly, you have enough time to cuss them out. And if you get fired, you're 20, you can find you another job the next day. They don't. They need that job. So I would definitely stand 10 toes and both hands down and Cuss them down to the ground, honey. Yeah.
The bully is going to keep bullying you until you begin to bully the bully. You got to bully the bully. So you can't allow the bully to bully you. Okay. Hey, back at you. Hey. I don't have a hat on, but hey. But no, that's what we're going to say to you. Just listen. Stand on what you stand on and don't let anyone talk to you. I'm not saying put hands on you. I'm saying if they talk to you that way, talk to them back the same way. But always remember, there's always a leader amongst the circle. There's always a leader amongst the circle.
Mm-hmm.
So who's the top guy? Is he messing with you?
Like for the most part, I feel like it's probably like the grunt type dudes that are like probably doing it the most. Because like there's like the more like established people, they're pretty calm, like for the most part.
What are the grunts saying to you? They cuss. They say, "Where did you put that effing thing there?" What else are they saying?
Nah, it's just like just a general disrespect. Like let's say like there's a school or something, or like something's like messed up. They'll be like, hey, and then like they'll just point to it. You know what I'm saying? Instead of like, I don't know. It's just like I'm used to like getting respect. Like I've never been like
no. See, the problem is again, you got this wrong idea about the world. They're supposed to be fairy tales and rainbows. The world is a very tough place. So please understand that. It's not fairy tales and unicorns and stuff like that, okay? You don't get to butterflies fly on your shoulder and you get to sing songs like Snow White and the birds and squirrels come up to you. This is the real world. A lot of competition. It's a lot of hatred. It's a lot of everything. And how you handle that is going to show what kind of man you are, okay?
All right.
So just hang in there, okay, young man?
Yeah, I got you.
All right.
One last thing before I leave. I know you don't want me to like when everyone's don't bring up other YouTubers, but you and Ty's like watching. I've watched like literally at work, like on Wojo, I've watched all of them. You know what I'm saying? All 3-4 hours. Like if y'all can make another show, you know what I'm saying? I definitely feel like y'all's game is elevated, and it would be like very interesting to see. So like you know, I just want to say that. Put that out
thank
there.
You, man. We'll throw you back in. Appreciate it though. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, guys. Lines are open. We are talking about should men be emotionally available? Real quick, get y'all thoughts on this. What do y'all guys think? Do y'all guys think that y'all need to be sweet and kind and thoughtful? Jake says,
Tennessee.
He says, how do I get more? There's no men. Okay, caller. Men do not look for choosing signals. That's sucker shit. Only weak suckers beg for women to choose them. All you got to do, Jake, is get off your lazy ass, learn some game, and go after what you want. Because a woman is not going to mess with someone whose pussy is tighter than hers, Jake. You sound like a tight pussy motherfucker looking for choosing signals. But you want to give them some feeling on that? You want to put some emotion on this BS ass question right here?
How do I get choosing signals? Well, isn't that your forte, Steve?
Nah, I don't want a woman to choose me. I make the choice. I don't want a woman to choose me.
Interested. So, you know, I think I've heard you or maybe part of your get along gang say she has to approach me first. I don't know, but
no one says she has to approach you first.
All right, so maybe I was wrong there. But the thing is, like, choosing signals, it doesn't have to mean initially, but you want if it's someone that even you approach, you want the choosing signals to where she's reciprocating, like she may seem a little bit interested.
Well, the problem is guys like him and a lot of young men, they misconstrue choosing signals. Give you two prime examples. If they're at the mall and they go into a clothing store and the woman that works in the clothing store treats them nice, talks to them nice, they assume the woman likes them. When they go to the gym to work out and a good-looking woman at the desk asks how they're doing, they assume that she likes them. So a lot of these guys get choosing signals all mixed up, and they don't understand what being nice to someone is versus really actually choosing them, because women are not necessarily going to choose you. They might choose you by how you look and the shape of your body or the way you look to them. But once you open your mouth and show them that you're not the thing that she actually wants, she's going to flip that switch the other way, D.
Yeah, no, I do agree because a lot of times, especially if she's at work, she's being nice. But even if she's not at work, you're just being nice, and there's nothing wrong with being nice. People should be nice and pleasant. That doesn't mean she wants your number, or she may want you to ask her out. But being nice is one thing. Her being interested is another.
Right, and I think that's where a lot of men get it wrong. A lot of young men assume that just because a woman smiles that she's interested, or a woman asks you how your day is, she wants to sleep with you. So they look at choosing signals the wrong way. They assume, because they're not used to women being nice to them. So it's like the strip club. It's the same thing. Strippers are nice to you because there's an end thing of money. The nicer they are to you, the more they know about you and learn about you and talk to you, the more money they're gonna get. So it's all got an end game to it. So
which is why women, because you say you approach women, right?
Of course, I don't put my beard in
their minds like, okay, he's approaching me. He wants something. He's trying to be nice to get to know me, to get what that he wants. So the stripper wants your money, so she's going to say and do things. So see, what is it that you want? Because you talk, pleasant, you smile, and
I'm quite,
what is it that you want when you flirt?
I want to conquer. I want what is called land. I want to be a landowner. I call it being a landowner. A landowner is that I want her to think about me, and I want her to make a decision based off of truth and honesty versus manipulation. Because they're so used to manipulation, deception, lying, beating around the bush, and walking on eggshells. They're not used to someone saying, "Listen, I don't need to go after what's between your legs because I know the game. I'm not going for that. I'm going for this. That's what I want. I want this."
Well, this a landowner, you got to put down payment.
Whoa. No down payments over here. No down payments. Guys, if you have a question, put a Q. And if you want to call in, go ahead. But D, anything else that you would like to discuss on this topic of, because I know we got video.
DJ Academics.
What's that now?
You brought up DJ Academics.
Oh, you want me to pull that up?
Because
I have it.
How we came up with the emotional topic.
Okay, you want to play that? Okay, here we go. I'll play the phone call. Here's the phone call. Here's the phone call right here. Let me pop it. Let me pop the phone call. Let me grab it. DJ Academics, here's the phone call right here. Check this out. Here we go.
I know that I've been literally sitting here hurting and wondering why you won't come to me. I've been begging you to come. I've been literally just upset, hurt, damaged over you, and you just ignore all that, and then you're like, oh no, the reason why I don't do that is because you got a distance. That's gaslighting. So you don't want to talk to me. When I called you yesterday, and I called you 50 million times, and you finally answered because you're whoever guy you're with, the probably said, damn, why your phone keep blowing up? You know what you fucking look at me and say? Nigga, stop talking to me. I'm going on a fucking date. You know when I called you nights ago when you were at some nigga's apartment and nigga, I watched your fucking location. You know what I was even thinking? I'm like, bro, if anytime I ever was doing bad and you called me, nigga, I fucking ran out of there trying to get home to go talk to you. Just to be like, baby, come on, I love you. I'm I'm trying. Nigga, you stayed there till 7 p.m. It just told me, it was bro, you have this woman, she doesn't give a fuck about you.
That person saved me from death. Let me get the caller. Area code 4. Oh, he hung up. Thank God he hung up. Okay, well, let's finish this academics. Here we go.
Get over this shit because she's going on with her life. She wouldn't do these things for you. You're calling her. She doesn't even care to explain. She doesn't even care to whatever. My nigga, you were talking to her this is what's hurt me the most. You had zero fucking emotion. There's nothing that even says, baby, I love you. I still want to spend my life with you, but
oh my God.
Is that really him talking to a
Yes. And see that?
Talking about a man that did that.
That's the emotions you want from guys. See, that's the stuff you want. You want guys to be like this.
No, that's not being. That's being psycho emotional. So that's not stable. That's being having low self-esteem and insecure.
That's sucking stuff. Hold on, let me grab it. Anonymous, what's your name? What's your question, sir?
That's being like
Hello,
psycho
Anonymous.
emotional. So that's not stable.
Okay, call back Anonymous. Let me hang up on that. We're not having that call. We're not taking that call. All right, so no, that Dana, that is not psycho. That's what you're looking for in guys. We're not discussing it.
No.
We're not. No. That's what you want. That's how you want soft guys to be like that. You want soft guys to be. That's when you're saying you want soft guys. That's what you're saying.
So Spirit of Elijah says. So what's the difference? The difference is DJ Academics is the psycho emotional.
That's not psycho.
I called you 50 million times, and when I drop everything and you tell me to leave you alone, dude, you got the hint a long time ago. So that's psycho emotional. Emotional is when your woman says, I feel blah blah blah. You say, well, what's the problem? Because men are supposed to be problem solvers. So it's different. Acknowledging your woman's emotion is part of you being emotional, acknowledging our emotions.
No, that's that, guys. So that's when she's saying being emotionally available. That's what I see. What you just heard. The guy just, I followed you and I looked at your phone and why are you with him? And I care about you and I don't want to. That's the thing these women say they want. Then they get that. They're like, man, what a sucker. Guys, don't do any sucker stuff like that. But let's go ahead and grab let's go look at some videos now. Guys, lines are open. If you have a question, please put a Q and we will answer any of your questions that you have, okay? And, wait a second, time out. Wait, I got to answer this because it's not right. You're saying when a man tries to solve a problem, these new age women get mad at you. Wait a second. What is a new age woman? I don't understand. What is different about women? What is a new age woman? You know what's crazy? I hope you can answer this. Because people who have never got women or in elementary school, never had a girlfriend in elementary school, never had anyone in junior high school, never had one in high school, and then they're not even college. What they call them new age women. What is a new age woman? D, what is that?
I guess he's trying to say that's another word for modern women today, and that's not just for the young girls. That's for all ages. That women, and I know what he's talking about because there is this thing with women now.
What?
It is a little bit different now, and this is across the board. So this is not an age. This is ageless. Just the disposition, demeanor, or the attitude, or just their ideology and viewpoint of a relationship. But I say the same thing about men because dating now, it's
easy.
It's a toxic environment. No, it's easy. It's easy to.
Oh my God, so much. It's easy.
No, it's easy to fuck. That's so easy, but it's so hard to be in a genuine, healthy relationship. It's a difference. Steve, you're only looking to smash. So I get it. And you're honest about it. I get that. And you keeping it 100. I get it. So that's easy. But if you want a healthy relationship, that's hard now. And listen, there's no shame, and there's nothing wrong when a man says he want a relationship. There's nothing wrong when a woman says she want a relationship. You're not being you're not being extra with that. But it is hard in this climate to have a healthy. A lot of people are not even subconscious of what is a healthy relationship because people roll up in their toxicity, and that's what they attract. Two broken people coming together thinking they fixing each other.
I wish all these guys, I wish there was a way we can throw all these guys into the 80s before there was even an internet. And if they think it's hard now, you have no idea what it was like before the internet. This is what I keep trying to tell y'all guys. You think it was hard?
No. It's way more easier now to get laid. To get laid. But it's harder now to be in a relationship. It was easier back in the day to be in a relationship, but it's harder. So back in the day, it was easier to be in a relationship, but a little bit more harder to get laid. Today is so much easier for you guys to get laid, but harder to be in a relationship.
Oh, it's not. Relationships are easy because every women are married.
You're not in no fucking relationship. So how you don't want a first of all, you don't want a relationship. So how would you know? You're not one of us. You're not on this side of the street. The people that want a relationship. You just want to smash. So stop. Let me play the clip because are we going to go into this now?
No, there is a relationship because if you're making breakfast for me, hold on. 443. What's your name? What's your question? What's up? 443 going once. 443 going twice. 443. Okay. Well, all right. We can't. Please call in. All right. So let's get to the clip here. Oh God. Him. I don't know why. Why do you like this guy so much? He's like so.
It's not him. It's like.
Wait, hold on a second. God damn it. 443. What is your name and what is your question?
My name's Mike.
Mike, can you please get off your speakerphone, please?
I got the earphones in.
Okay, goodbye. Yeah, I ain't got time for you. If you can't get off your freaking speakerphone, fuck you. All right, go ahead. Let's go ahead and play it. Go ahead. Let's get it.
Do ladies feel like women are seriously ready for emotionally intelligent men?
Kitty, what do you think?
Okay, let's talk about what emotional intelligence comes with before we even get into this conversation, okay? We're talking about you're wanting a man who is tolerant, who regulates his emotions, who also knows how to manage your emotions. But you're also talking about a man who knows how to navigate his sensitivities and everything else when it comes to that. But you have to consider that an emotionally intelligent man is good at cutting people off when he sees that your sensitivities bring too much reactivity. When he sees that you cannot regulate your emotions, when he sees that you have a low tolerance. This type of man that you are asking for is a man who will walk you out the door in a heartbeat. If he feels like you are disrupting his peace, if he feels like there's any level of disrespect, because there's a lot that comes with emotional intelligence. So if you asking for that, you got to come with the same level of emotional intelligence as well. Okay, that comes with a number of factors. So if you are a woman who knows that even though you may be sensitive to certain things like criticism, rejection, because you're not always going to be accepted. Sometimes he's going to bounce back. And sometimes he's going to say, I don't agree with your opinion. Sometimes he's going to say, I don't like those thoughts. Sometimes he's going to say, I don't like the way you speak to me. If you're not ready for that, don't be asking for an intelligent man.
So this is a difference between emotional and intelligent. So I like what she's saying, but that's not an emotional man. That sounds like a man.
Like the first part.
The problem is why is she saying that, and why isn't the guy saying that? That's what my problem is. The guy should be saying what that woman is saying. That woman is right, and that's the problem. Why is she saying
that woman is also married? So, and not saying that married people have all the answers, because a lot of them are in toxic marriages, but it's sometimes when a married person, man or woman, when they comment on certain things, it is coming from, more of experience of trials and tribulations. So I would say she is correct. I listen, none of those people up there are actual certified relationship experts or therapists. That's number one. But they are able to go on tour and get a crowded room full of people that love to talk about dating and relationships. So I get that. And they do make some good points. And sometimes some of the points people don't agree with and go viral. However, I think how she summed it up, yeah, that is on point. When you're talking about emotional intelligent man, the woman has to be that too.
She summed it up, but hold on a second. Fuck, man. 443, what is your name and what's your question, sir?
My name is Mike, Steve.
Okay, what is your question, sir? What's up?
Okay, Steve, I used to be a foreman on the job. And the talk about a woman or a wife or a girlfriend texting my guys on the job and them talking on the phones is a big problem on jobs right now.
Wait, sir, what are you talking about?
She wants you to text the girlfriend back if she texts you. It's a big problem with phones on the jobs right now.
I understand it's a big problem with phones on the job, but see, that has nothing to do with the job itself. It has everything to do with the person correcting the behavior of the woman to let her know, if I'm working, you are not to call me, because if you call me, I will. Right. So I don't understand what is the question or.
Okay. Well, okay. When Dana says that you should immediately text her back, if you don't text her back, she knows you're busy. She should stop waiting for a text. You'll talk to her on your lunch break or something, or when you're not busy.
I didn't say immediately. I said it shouldn't be 4 hours. It shouldn't be 10 hours. It shouldn't be 4 days.
Well, if a man's on the job, a woman should not be texting him or calling him at all. Because when you work on a job and you have a crew of guys, the other guys get mad when one of the guys is on the phone all the time, whether he's texting or whatever he's doing.
I get what you're saying, caller. You're basically saying if a man is on the clock,
a lot of grief.
You're basically saying if a man is on the clock, don't get caught up in how long it takes for him to respond.
Yeah, and a woman shouldn't even be calling him on the job.
Well, I'm going to call and I'm going to text him. I feel like that's
the job.
That's number one. But I was going to say, to your point, that, I mean, you do make a valid point. And I agree. I agree with you. But you know what the problem is, though? It's not that. It's not that. It is a trait. It is something that an individual do over and over and over again. And you may bring it up, and then you may bring it up a second time or a third time, and then they say, you know what, I'll work on it. I'll change, or I'll be better at that.
Yeah,
and you never do. So that's when the frustration come out with the woman.
So
yeah, I understand that part, but on the job, you got to realize women should not be texting or calling the guy.
But they're going to.
And the other
I accept that. I accept.
Steve, when the guy called in about being harassed on the job and he's 20 years old, I was a foreman. We always get on them. Like you said, we don't haze them, but we get on them. And that gets everybody to know the guy. Nobody will even know his name. I had 50 guys. Nobody would even know his name unless we pulled jokes on him or something like that. And he said, who are you talking about? Say Mark over here. And pretty soon everybody got to know Mark and he became one of the guys. That's how you do it.
All right. Well, sir, we appreciate it. Dana, see how it works. All right. Well, thank you very much for your call, sir. And you have a good day, okay?
Steve. Thank you. Good show.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Guys, lines open if you have a question. We got you. But let's get back to this this thing. So what I'm saying is that the problem is, I don't care if the woman's married or not. She has an understanding of a man that I guess she is with a man. Because what she's saying and all that other stuff is the structure and the program that the man has is something that a woman has to follow. And a man is not going to tolerate anybody not being on this program. And he will drop you quickly and replace you just as fast.
Here you go.
You will, but you will be.
See, you were doing so good because honestly, listen, she is married. We don't know how long, but let me just say this. I don't listen to people unless they are professional, but she probably had to get broken into her marriage. People go through trials and tribulations to have this wisdom. So it ain't like you married and you just became this expert. Nobody does. Everybody has flaws. And a lot of people think, well, work on yourself before you get in a relationship. No, you go work on yourself while you're in a relationship. But to your point, if the man is a true man and he is a leader, then if your woman is doing something, or if a girl you like, she's doing something that you don't like or did something that you didn't like, then you need to correct it. You need to correct her. And if she's not willing to correct it, then you can leave her. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, if she brings something to your attention that you do constantly, and you say that, you know what, I'm going to work on it. You know what, I won't do it anymore, but you continue to keep doing it. And then you get mad when she lashes out. Come on, that's not her fault. That's you. But go ahead.
As a man, and this is what these young men have to understand, there has to be a break. That okay. And I don't mean break the woman in a physical thing, gentlemen, there has to be a break of her mentality of
Can you
running.
put like Deshaun
I'm
comment?
sorry, Deshaun.
857. Yeah, that.
I'm not about to correct no adult. Wait a second. Wait, Deshaun. I'm gonna let you handle this before I say what I need to say.
Because it's like it's not about.
Come on, man.
Listen,
Come
and I
on,
think
man.
you as a man, then you're not a leader to a certain degree. Listen, and I don't ever bring my personal I will never bring like a specific situation into the fact or whatever, but relationships that I've been in long term, it was part of the reason why it was long term. It was because that man cared enough to say, you need to stop doing this. You know what I'm saying? Or stop doing it. I don't like it. It's annoying, or it's not woman, whatever. It is some correction. That is part of being a leader of a man.
Well, this is why I say to the guys out here, I talk about the break. And the break has to be you breaking the system that most women are used to, because a lot of women are used to dominating a lot of males. A lot of women get away with a lot of stuff with a lot of weak individuals. And as a man, you've got to break that system where she doesn't think that she can talk to you any old kind of way. She can play games with you. So there has to be a break, Dina, with when a man meets a woman, to let her know that I'm not that guy that you are used to. Because a lot of women are used to running guys. A lot of women are used to
get and run over. He says, let's not do that. I'm not sitting here saying I won't leave my relationship, but I'm not going to correct someone because you allow her to do what she wants to do.
Wait, did he say that? Wait. Hold on. Okay, Deshaun, this is why you lose. Because correction has to be from the leader of the relationship. So as you're right, you're not the leader in the relationship. She is. So all the corrections she's going to make with you, because she knows that you're not man enough to lead her. So you're talking from a very effeminate position. This is really soft. You have to give correction. And I don't mean that you have to yell at someone, hit someone, or harm someone. I didn't say that. The correction is this: if you want to be with me, this is how you need to start operating. And you don't have to operate that way. But the fact that you're saying that you don't correct your woman, man, that's some sucker shit right there. That's sucker. That's
Daryl, you're saying some sucky shit too, because he says to Sean, you got to deal with women like they're kids. No, baby. I'm not nobody's child. No. See, that's the difference. No, you don't deal with the woman like she's a child or like a kid. She's not a child. What I'm saying is, if you like something a certain way, you have to be transparent.
Yes. And be willing to lose that thing for what you believe in. Area code 909. What's your name? What's your question, sir or ma'am?
It's Sean Beaumar.
Yes. What's your question? What's up, man?
So to clarify, I'm getting echo. I'm sorry.
This the guy. Okay, it's the soft guy. What's up? Please clarify.
Okay. So I'm not sitting here saying that I won't leave my relationship, but I just had a conversation with another young lady regarding correction.
Wait, stop.
And when she tried to
Sir, wait. You have a girlfriend, but you're talking to another woman about correction? Why would you?
I never said I had a girl. I never said I had a girlfriend.
So you don't have a girlfriend?
No, I do not.
So then what is it? Wait. I was under the assumption you had a woman. So you don't even have. Okay, so here's a big question. Why are you talking to a woman about something that you shouldn't be talking to her about because she's not your woman? Why are you even discussing this with a woman?
So when I was dating another young lady and we were talking, I'm trying to set the tone for you or preference this for you so you can understand where my statement is coming from. It's not coming from no experience. It's coming from an experience I recently had. And I left the relationship because this woman couldn't understand that I'm not going to sit here and allow her to try to correct me. And I have no reason to try to correct her. If she can't hear what I'm saying and then honor or respect that, then I'm cool.
Can you wait? Can you give us an example of what is this correction thing that you wanted her to do? What was the correction thing?
So something had occurred between her and I, and she had said, that's not the way you do that. And I'm like, excuse me? She was like, sometimes we need to, we need to correct one another. I'm like, correct one another? I'm like, nah, that's not how I operate. You do you, I do me. If I find something that I don't like, I'll let you know, and I'll give you time to correct that thing. But if there's no change in your demeanor or whatever that thing that's causing this issue, then I'm out. I don't play too much. I don't have time to play with y'all on what you want to do and what I want to do. I'm going in one direction. That's the direction I'm going in. And if you want to go with me, cool. If not,
all right. So that's
have a nice day.
Okay. So what you said, what you typed is different from what you sounded like. Because now I understand where you're coming from. I get where you're coming from. But what I'm saying is that the correction, you kind of gave her a little bit of correction by telling her a standard that you have, that you don't need to correct me. You see what I'm saying?
Correct. She's not. Yeah.
So
correct.
So you kind of gave her correction, because you're saying You're saying don't tell me what I need to think. I got this.
Correct.
So you gave her correction.
But I also gave her the opportunity to then respect that statement. All right. I said, hey, I don't deal with people trying to correct me or change my point of view on things. This is the way I see it. This is the way I'm going. You can respect it or you cannot. Right?
Okay. Yes,
she
sir.
decided to not respect that thing, so I kept it pushing.
All right, but I agree with you. I agree with you now that you're explaining it. But D, you have anything to say to this young man on that?
No, because what you're saying here is totally what you typed in the chat.
No,
well, you're basically clarifying it in more detail, so I appreciate that, because
correct.
Yes.
Correct. What we read in the chat, it sounds like you're not correcting any woman when you're in a relationship.
Right.
You should just show up, just doing everything correctly.
I'm giving them I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. You got it, sir.
I'm trying to give them opportunity to learn how to be with me, right? There's a certain way I operate. There's a certain manner I carry myself with, and I have an expectation that they're going to carry themselves in that same manner, right? When I walk into a room, I command respect. I don't just sit here and just dilly-dally, right? So if you can't do the same, then that's something you need to go work on your own.
Give me an example of that. So
I like that.
You walk into a room, you demand respect. How, and how should she walk into a room with you? Be more a little bit specific.
So when I walk into a room with my friends and my family, there's a certain regard they hold me to. I don't have to worry about them disrespecting me or looking down upon me or anything like that, because of the way that I carry myself, the way that I speak, and the way that I treat others. And then I have the same expectation that my woman has that same mentality in a sense, but from a woman's, from a more feminine approach, right?
Give me an example.
I'm sorry?
Give me an example. Walk me through an actual situation, a scenario. You walking into a room with your woman, whether it's your family gathering or whether it's a company, function, banquet. Elaborate.
So recently we and my lady I was dating, we went to a party, and we walked into the party. We were greeted, we were acknowledged in various ways, and then we went to our seats. While we were at our seats, I would at times go and talk to another individual, have a rapport with them, and then go back to my seat. She would do the same, and then we would come back together. We would have a conversation about what the things that we talked about, share different details about the individuals we spoke with, and then go mingle once again. But we never had a problem with meeting people, being respected with these people, developing what's it called, productive conversations with these individuals. Like, you know what I mean? Like, a
woman that knows how to work the room.
Yes. Do
you know a difference between a salad fork and an appetizer fork?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
No, and K2, I don't think he's capping. Okay, I don't think he's capping. It sounds like
happened to that woman what happened to her? What happened to her?
She was an older woman, and I want kids. And she can't give me kids.
How old was she?
46.
Okay, and how old are you?
40.
So why would you go out with a 46-year-old woman? And wait a second. Okay, I'm lost here. Okay, wait. So were you two were dating, or y'all were just hanging out?
Dating.
Okay, but you knew she was 6 years older than you, right? How long were you dating for?
Correct.
So why would you date someone?
A year, less than a year.
So why would you date someone knowing they're 6 years older than you, and they probably can have kids, but it's very.
She probably don't. Maybe she had a tube size, and she already had kids, but he doesn't have any. But if you wanted kids, shouldn't you be focused on dating women who you want to have a kid with?
Yeah, why would you waste a year with
Hence
her?
why I'm single now.
No, but that's not the okay. I see what you're saying. All the other stuff I'm cool with, but now I got to ask this question: why would you waste a year of your life with somebody that can't give you something that you wanted down the line with somebody? Why waste a year?
I got tired of dating. I got tired of
wait.
trying to find that one to have kids with and develop that
got
deep,
somebody who couldn't
long-lasting
have kids.
relationship.
But I'm saying though, young man, you got someone who was older than you who couldn't have kids. Well, can, but it's very, very.
Well, how do you know she couldn't? 46, you could still have a kid. Or did she get her two? Was it something medically where she?
No, I knew she could not have kids. That was intentional.
Okay.
So if you knew she couldn't have kids and you wanted kids eventually with somebody, why waste your time with her?
So prior to getting with her, I, had a few things happen in my life that made me decide, you know what? I'm tired of all of this. I'm cool.
Wait, tired of all what? And you're cool what? Let me find an older woman I could date for a year and then dump her once I realize I want to have kids? Doesn't make any sense.
No, I'm trying to explain it to you, my man. I got tired of dating these younger women with these high expectations that they can't even meet.
Wait. Time out. What does a woman's expectation got to do with kind of man you are? Because if you're this guy,
so I'll read the list off.
Hold on, I got you. I see now, and I'm just trying to connect this because what old boy is saying, capping is starting to coming to light now. Because if you're the guy that you say that when I walk into this room and I command respect and this and that and this and that, then how is it you cannot control a 20 or 30-year-old woman, Mr. Commanding Respect?
Glad you asked. So there is an expectation that people have. And if you fall short of that expectation, you lose the respect that you had. I had a company. I was making over 6 figures. I had clients. And then my family had a problem where I had to give up a lot. And in giving up a lot, I lost that thing that these people respect more than they just respect you and who you are. What the things that you're capable of, your status that you have, this money around you, everybody respects all of that until it's gone.
Sir, wait, sir, this is being brought by Excuse Fairy Crunch. Guys, make sure y'all buy a box of excuse, because this guy's giving me nothing but silly, feminine excuses. I'm not talking about your money, sir. We're not talking about your money. We're talking about this individual that said, when I walk into a room, I demand respect and all this other stuff that you were saying. So if you're that guy, how is it you can get a woman that is 20 and 30 years old who is out of order to have order? If you are order, why can't you get them to be calm, cool, and collected? Why couldn't you do that?
Why don't I want to?
No, not why do you want to? No. Why do you want to? No. Okay. Let me slow it down for you. You said that when I walk into a room, I demand respect and all this stuff, right? You say all this stuff. But then you turn around and say, well, these women and these attitudes and all this other stuff that you said about women younger.
I said people have perception, sir.
So wait. What does her perception have to do with you being a man and correcting behavior to show her why she should be on your program? Why are the young ones? Why can't you handle the young ones?
Well, let me save him a little bit.
You're saying I can't handle the young ones because I'm trying to tell you I don't want to deal with some of the mentality that come along with that.
Right. Well, no. I agree with the caller on that one.
Agree with that? No.
I agree with the call on that one. Here's why. Because he does have an issue, but I agree with him. He's 40, dealing with someone in their 20s today. Even if she's quote unquote on your program, that don't mean shit if her mind ain't right. You cannot.
Thank you.
You cannot correct anybody's mind, whether you are man. No. You as an individual. Let me just speak for women.
You speak for, please.
You as a man, you cannot correct a woman's mind unless she chooses to want to change her whole mentality. And a lot of people today, and I'm not just going to put on the young ones, but I get his point about the younger ones today. Their mentality is messed up. No, they could pretend. No. Slow down, Steve, because you talk for me. Let me talk.
Get it? Ooh.
A lot of these young girls, young females today, yes, honey, they pretend to be on your program if they really like you. Especially if they were not grown, if they were not brought up by their mother to be a proper lady. And a lot of them are not, especially if dad was not there. So again, they will pretend because they do want that structure, but the mindset, whether you are a woman, a man, female, male, the mindset, you have to be willing to get rid of what you used to be and start becoming a new person mentally. And they're not going to do it. Why? Because society says they don't have to. Social media says they don't have to. Women are so, first of all, women are vanity driven. We always been. But today's climate, women are so narcissistic. They're more narcissistic than men. So to his point, he is correct. He's 40. He don't want to deal with the ones in their 20. However, he met someone 46 and she was like, when you talk about kids, whatever, she can't have it or whatever. He wants biological kids. So my question to the gentleman on the line, are you willing, because it seemed like she could have been the one, you were not willing to forego having biological kids because you could adopt so that you could build with this woman who fit everything that you needed. You were not willing to forego biological children for the right woman.
Okay.
Correct.
Now we're done with the feminine hour.
No. Stop, Steve. Stop. I'm asking a caller because you want biological kids because that's why you broke it off, because she couldn't give you a biological kid.
Correct.
So now you're back out in a dating pool, right? Yes, there are some decent women out here, but it is I'm not gonna say a struggle, but it is a task. So I'm not going to dismiss everything he's saying. And the fact that if you are 40, you may not want to go under 30. I get that.
No,
I get it. Trust me, that's where I agree with that. I don't want to go under 30.
I totally disagree. And listen, legal. I'm saying legal. So you, my friend.
I got homeboys with kids with children that are 24 years old. I cannot pull up to my homeboy's house with a 24-year-old wife. That's weird, dude.
Call it. Why? See, this is your problem. I can tell you. See, this is all out of femininity. Why you bring your homeboys in there? Don't bring your homeboys in.
It's not that I'm bringing my homeboys into it, bro. It's just I don't want. That's not what I want.
No, because wait, are you your homeboys? Are you those losers too?
That's not what I want. I don't want that.
Sir,
how about what I want? I don't want to pull up to my homeboy's house with a 24-year-old wife and his daughter's 24 and 25 years old.
You can't get what you want because you have no influence, sir. That's your problem. You're not a man of influence. You cannot influence a woman to realize that I need to change my behavior because being with you is worth me changing my behavior. You have no influence over women. Look at you. You about to bring up your butt buddies. Come on, dog. You about to bring up your butt buddies.
Don't do that, man. That's disrespectful. I just said I don't want something in my life. And now you're trying to make it seem as though I'm doing it because of my homeboy. That's not what's happening here. What I'm saying to you is when I go to my homeboy's house, I don't want my wife the same age as his daughter.
Wait, sir, why do you why do you care about you? Why you
his voice? That's his preference, Steve.
No, that's just my want. That's my thank you. That's my preference. That's what I want.
He said that you said you can't handle the 20s and the 30s. They're just so rambunctious.
I didn't say that.
So why can't you get?
I didn't say I couldn't handle it. I said I'm tired of dealing with it.
You don't want to do it.
What is deal? Tell me what.
Wait, Steve.
Oh no.
If a grown ass man prefer to only date women 30 and up, what is wrong with that?
Nothing wrong, but I'm trying to.
So then move the fuck on. Stop. Wait, slow down. Just because you want to dip in the 20s, and I could guarantee you, go old 50 plus having ass. The women who you deal with in their 20s, you could be. Let me just do a PSA motherfucking announcement. All you men who are 40 plus. Women in their 20s only look at you for the money. They will cheat on you. They will pretend to be on your program. It's not going to last. It's not going to be long term. You're going to get cheated on. They're going to, and they may be committed to you, but it's going to be so much easier for them to be having their head go up and down on somebody else. So let me just, this is for you 40 and up. Especially if you 50 and up, you could hang it up. Yes, you could probably sleep. No. I'm talking about you could sleep with them in their 20s. You could do what you want to do. I don't care. But the fact is that stop hating if a man has a preference. Stop hating if they say, I don't want to go below this age, because there is something to it.
That sounds like some serious shit to me.
No. I just want to ask what it, because he's a grown man. What is
no, let me just say this, Steve. You just want to have sex, but at the same time, a 24-year-old sleeping with a 54-year-old, it ain't because she find you so fine and attractive.
Who cares?
I know you don't care, because for you, it's a highlight of your life. For her, she's thinking that you're going to guide her, or you may pay some bills. She don't realize that you want to screw her and forget about her eventually. See, she gotta go through that experience.
I'm just asking this one question to him. What does deal with mean? Because men don't talk like that. What is deal with? When you say deal with, what does deal with mean, sir? That's all I want to know.
Hey, girl.
I have very little tolerance for that shit today. I just don't have the tolerance for it today.
What is deal with? Deal with what?
That young. Oh, I want this. Oh, can we go here? Can we do that? The playful kid.
Let me tell this caller something.
A grown woman who understands we have a goal in mission here.
Steve trying to convince you to date someone.
Chris, don't disrespect this. We're men over here. Ain't nobody red pill over here, brother. We men over here. So you need to chill out. But no, what I'm saying, you call her.
Please don't let Steve try. Steve trying to convince you.
Hey, caller.
How about, listen, I want you to ask the caller his number.
Yeah, caller. Call in about an hour, okay?
No, ask the caller the number. He's not asking you for Steve. Is he asking you for advice? No.
No, because people need to
why
hear.
You want him to call you in overtime? That's for people that need your advice.
Because he's trying to act like
ask the man what's his age, what's his number. No, what's his number that the number for the women that he prefers.
Okay, what is your number that you want to call? What is your high and low that you're looking for?
My high and low?
Yeah, what is
I'm sorry, this is the first time I've ever seen the show, so context, please.
Your high and low as far as what is the lowest you'll go and what is the highest you'll go?
In age?
Yes, sir.
30.
30.
Yeah.
Okay. So and you have a problem with 30 women, 30-year-olds saying I want to do this and I want to do that?
No, I have a problem with grown women that act like children, and those women I want to avoid because they hold that mentality. Their focus is on not buying property, and their focus is on buying purses and going over here to the vacation, Louis, and all this other stuff. I'm for that stuff too, but within reason.
Okay.
I cannot, you know what? I can't disagree with him. I'm not going to sit up here and say this man is capping because, first of all, Steve, you don't understand because Steve, you just want to play. So for Steve, it's so easy for Steve to get any woman to sleep with them, to play with them. His program is basically don't get on my nerves. Don't ask for no commitment because you're not going to get it. Yes, there are other women. Steve wants to play.
I run that same game. I run that. That's easy. Getting girls
you don't want it, but
house by myself. I can get anybody to come over here if I want to. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for long term.
Exactly. You don't want to play. You're trying to build a legacy.
But the fact he's looking for long term is because you okay. All right, caller, please call in an hour so we can correct you.
You want to call an hour?
Please call in because you.
Call an hour.
Yeah, because you really messed up. Because you're such a hater, Steve. Like Steve, you got your legacy, and that's one of the things I really do.
No, the same as our disrespectful, sir. I have not called and disrespected you at all. You called me feminine a few times here, and we only had maybe a 20-minute conversation.
Sir, let me ask you a question. Do you want me to lie to you and tell you that wait. Do you want me to lie to you? Or want me to be honest with you? What do you want?
No, I want to have an honest and respectful conversation where we as men talk to each other as men and respect each other's preferences and understanding.
You can't be a man talking the way you're talking as in drama.
Wow.
And men don't talk that way. Men don't soft.
How are you speaking, sir? How are you speaking to me right now? Then?
Soft males complain, soft males whine, and soft males
I haven't complained or whine.
Cannot control. If you can't control a 20-year-old or a 30-year-old, then there's something wrong with you.
Opinion.
No. Hey.
Yes, you said I couldn't control. I never said I couldn't control him. I said I didn't want to tolerate certain things. You put words in this situation, not me.
You're living off your 4-bedroom little house and all this other stuff and your money because that's all you keep talking about. I have this money. And
I mentioned that one time.
Come on, dog. You ain't that guy, dog. You ain't got no game. You're soft.
I'm not trying to be that guy. I didn't say I was that guy.
You're not that guy.
And I can show you my list. My guy is not.
Steve, you're not that guy either, Steve.
That guy could be able to have a 20 or a 30-year-old without complaining about her acting childish.
You don't ask for much, Steve.
Your opinion, man. That's definitely your opinion.
Okay, look. I'm glad that I know men and I hang out with them on Sunday that have structure and move like men. So I'm so glad because I would never say my friends have this and my friend. You even brought up your dog. Please call it out so we can give you some correction because you need some help.
Sure.
You need some help, buddy. You
need
some
help.
Should
call an hour?
No, yeah, call an hour.
You should call an hour?
Please.
We'll do. And please, don't disrespect me that way, my man. Don't do that. All right? I'm not doing that to you.
Listen, it's not
I will call an hour.
It's not about disrespect. I'm gonna keep it a buck. See, that's the thing of what's wrong with y'all soft males. You can't handle someone keeping it a buck with you. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you.
Sure. Okay.
So
hey, as long as you cool with me, keep it a buck with you and coming to you the same way. Hey, I just don't want to get the phone hung up on me. I would like to have a conversation with you then.
Sir, in an hour, sir. Okay, call in an hour. Okay,
will do.
Thank you, sir.
Will do.
Get ta. Okay, let's get back.
The only reason why, Steve, you want him to call back because you want to convince him to date someone in their 20s.
No, I'm not saying that date. No, a man should be able to handle a woman.
It's not even again, Steve. It's not even about whether he can handle it or not. He just don't want to.
He doesn't have it.
I have my own box. I date old. I prefer 60 plus. That's my box because I know what entails when you have these men go through their midlife crisis. I'm 47. Me dating someone in the 40s, you're starting your midlife crisis, especially you guys in your 50s.
What about his money?
If I don't want to deal with a midlife crisis man, then I jump to 60.
Data. He talked about his money. He talked about his friends dating girls that are 24 years old.
He was not talking about his money to a woman he was liking. He was basically saying, I have a lot of stuff going on. So any woman that comes into my life, she has to understand I'm trying to build a legacy. So that's it.
All right, we'll get next. Area code 918, sir. What's your name? Where you calling from? Okay, thank you for hanging up. Okay, again, guys, this is why logic is always open.
You are so biased because you don't want a relationship.
No, I'm giving guys
Steve, you already have your legacy. So a man who is looking to build his legacy, he is going to be more specific.
No, he's okay. Hold on. Area code 602. What's your name? What's your question, sir?
Hey, my name is Ronnie.
Okay, wait, Ronnie, can you get off your speaker, please? You on speakerphone?
Yes.
Can you please get off your speaker, please?
I'm a good.
Thank you.
I'm off of it now.
Yes, Ronnie. How can we help you, Ronnie?
Oh, well, I just wanted to comment, man. I hear where you're coming from. And real men don't complain about nothing that women do. That's real.
You don't understand that, Ronnie. She thinks that it's okay and soothing for a grown ass man to complain about a young woman who needs structure.
So stop.
This is where.
Hold on. First of all, caller, you don't come in here talking about a previous caller. Don't do that. That's sucker shit. That's sucker shit.
All right, go ahead.
That's sucker shit. Steve.
Okay, off your left.
No. Steve needs a cheering squad, so that's why he egging you on. That's sucker shit for you. If you supposed to be a man, you coming in here talking about a previous man. So stick to the topic. You want to make a statement or ask a question. If not, then get the fuck off the line.
How can we help you, buddy? How can we help you?
No, I'm not making a statement about the previous guy. I'm just continuing the conversation.
What conversation of what?
The conversation in regards to where Stanley's advocating, saying real men don't complain about nothing that women do. I'm agreeing with that statement. And furthermore, we'll say, as a man, I've lived those days, and at the age of 40, I'm looking for something real. So having the mindfulness of what these 20-year-old chicks are all about, I'm not even going to waste my time, so I don't find myself in a position complaining.
I understand that, but this is what I guess y'all don't understand about 20 and 30-year-olds. They are the subtotal of every loser they've been around, that they've been cakewalking over, dog walking,
totally agree,
disrespecting, right?
Totally agree.
So that means that, and I'm not calling. Listen, this is not being disrespectful to the women. It's going to sound disrespectful, but I'm just being honest. They're like wild ass animals right now. No structure. No leadership.
Yeah, none.
They're all over the place. So they should come. They should come in wild as hell because they think that they can run a man. When they get in relationships with weak individuals, they know how to run them. They know how to control them. They know how to do those things. And this is where the man has to have structure and have influence, because in structure and influence can change the mindset of a 20 or a 30-year-old to say, you know what? I can get away with it with all these other guys, but with him, I got to change my attitude.
I don't disagree.
I've been married twice.
Hold on for a second. Hold on for a second, caller. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on for a second, caller. I don't disagree with that, Steve. Oh, I can't get away with it with this one. I could get away with, and that's all women. Yes, of course. But when you're talking about building a legacy, when you're talking about marriage or having a kid, when you're talking about, do she know how to work with the room or whatever? Some men at a certain age don't want to teach all that. That's what I'm saying now. But
it's funny you say that.
Shut the fuck up. And I don't want to curse tonight. Just shut up for a minute. I'm talking. I said, hold on, caller. Give me a second. Just give me a second. Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Some people you don't listen. So what I'm trying to say is, you're not trying to teach a lot of things that you should have been. It's not even about what you were taught, because this is the thing as a parent. When your kids become a certain age, they're their own person, no matter how they were brought up. What I said earlier, the young women of today, right? They are very narcissistic.
Okay.
But you as a man, yes, you have to put it down to where she knows you can't pull that with me. And I get that. That's how it should be, no matter what age you are as a man. However,
can I say something to that?
Did I tell you to fucking talk yet? No, I did not. I'm still talking. Thank you.
I'm sorry. I was just trying to ask if I could.
Here we go.
Just let her finish, okay? Let her finish.
I will.
Just relax. Let her finish. Okay. Go ahead, D.
So what I'm saying is, it's a difference when you want a legacy. So yeah, I could date you and you know that you're going to behave a certain way, that you can't pull certain things off of me. To a certain degree, if you're that guy, she's going to fall in line. But to a man who does have a lot and who wants to build, he has to be careful.
Dana, you're freezing. Okay, she's freezing. Okay, can I see you now? Yes.
All right.
Okay. Can I see? Okay.
No, I'm not finishing. I'm getting fucking irritated with this caller. I'm not like caller. I've been doing this. When I shut up, I'm gonna say I'm done. You can talk.
Call back, caller. Go ahead, D.
What the fuck?
All right, later. You guys be blessed.
I just can't stop. I can't like. Put that call on hold for a second. Put that call on hold.
Hold on 1 second, 2.0. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. 2.0. 2.0.
Get him off, because you're not going to call up and play the show. I need to do another PSA.
All right, 2.0. Turn down the background, please. Turn down the background, please. 2.0.
No, just hang up.
I'm at the
they know they're not supposed to have the show on.
I know.
This is why people don't do young. Because that caller that just called him, he was young. And what I'm not going to do, I don't care if you're a woman, a man, male, female, trans, I don't care. This is a show with two people. I'm a co-host. You call and you have a question, he's going to answer it or whatever, and I'm going to answer it too. If I'm talking, just shut up. It's like talking to a kid, and that's what the previous caller said. He don't want to deal with that.
No, he's still wrong.
No, because you know what? No, because you, Steve, yeah, you would check her and tell her to check herself. And then she may do that the same way I'm trying to regulate right now, right? I'm just saying, some people saying, you know what? I don't want to deal with that. I got to deal with you and things that you do that may annoy me, but I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with the fact that you don't even know at a grown adult age when to shut up and listen.
But are you done? Can I say, okay, this is what I'm saying. His first problem is he wants to have a relationship, a legacy, and he's going to be open to women because that's what he's going to have on his chest, that I'm looking for a relationship. Gentlemen, do not go in this thing. If you want a relationship or a marriage, then get out of the dating game because you're going to be food at that point. She has to earn things as men, and that's where that guy's going wrong. He doesn't hold women to any kind of a standard because he doesn't have one for himself. But we have a call right now. We have a call. Let me bring the call in now. Area code 240. What's your name? What's your question, sir? 240 going once. 240 going twice. 240. Okay, we'll let you go. So what I'm saying, D, in all of this is that he's looking for a relationship. So I don't know. Why do y'all think women come with this bow on their head, come perfectly made to fit you? It doesn't work like that. So you have to train people on how to treat you. And it doesn't matter if as long as she's legal, keyword legal, as long as she's legal, then you can train her to the way you want her to be. And what's beautiful about it is she can say no. And you can dismiss her. And that's what I'm saying, D. I'm saying that don't look at the age, because guess what? If you are a businessman, okay, and she works at Walmart or something like that and hasn't been in that environment, you're going to have to train her, like you were asking about the forks, the spoons, the soup spoon. You're going to have to show her etiquette, a certain level of etiquette.
What I'm saying is, where I agree with that previous caller, you can't change Walmart. Sorry. I don't care who you are. I don't care who and honestly, she could be Saks Fifth. The B is who she is. So and what I'm telling a lot of people is, see, Steve, you're exempt because you're not looking, you don't want a relationship. So you're exempt. What I'm saying is, a lot of women, even the good ones, even the ones, a lot of women pretend, especially when they don't have that home training, when they don't have that exposure. Yeah, you can expose them to things, and that's a good thing, right? To be exposed to different things. But when a man says, I want a legacy, can I see myself building a legacy with that person? He's going to have to make a conscious decision. So if he says, one of the things that I'm not going to do is build with someone in their 20s. I want to start with the age 30. You have to have, that is part of having a standard. That is part of having a standard. Another thing, Steve, you be souping these dudes heads up.
Souping them up for what?
You do, because you be souping them up. If they are a paying customer on your program or whatever, that for your courses or whatever, is one thing, but you be souping these dudes up to where they actually believe that they're the guy, and then when they call up, they don't know when to shut up.
What? No. It's not about.
They show who they really are. But I'm really generalizing that. You do be souping these guys.
I didn't soup him up. I didn't soup up that other guy. I was calling him. He was all soft. I wasn't souping him up. I'm saying, when I tell these guys,
no. I'm talking about the last person that just called in here. When I kept saying, let me speak, then you could talk, and he won't listen because he thought that he knew something. Because you be souping them up thinking that they know stuff. And
I don't know. They know nothing. That's why they're here to learn the game. They have no game. That's why they're here to learn game.
All right, you're here to learn game, but don't think that you can run some type of game on me because
nobody's saying anything. Nobody's trying to run game on you.
I'm not trying to run game, but it's just like, yo, that shit really annoyed me. It really annoyed the shit out of me.
Well, yeah, no one's saying run game. What we're saying is that have a standard. It's the one thing that the guys don't have is a standard. This is why women are doing the things they're doing today, because these men don't have a standard. And once they have a standard, then they can give more structure to whoever they're around to see if they're worthy. They're worthy of levels. There's got to be levels here, D. But let me.
And I totally get it. But a lot of times, no matter what age that woman is, she could see that you don't have a standard. She can see like, I don't want to deal with him or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times these young girls, yeah, they are wild. You're supposed to be wild. The young boys in their 20s are wild. That's the time when you're supposed to be wilding. I don't want to settle down with somebody in their 50s with his saggy balls unless
we got a call.
Unless he is paying everything, buying me a car, whatever. Other than that, I'm in my 20s. That's okay. Not flex.
Hold on a second. 602. What's your name? What's your question, sir?
This is Ronnie again. Will I have a chance to speak?
Okay, Ronnie, what's your question, man? What's up? You don't need to speak. What's your question? What is your question, buddy? Oh my God, he just jumped off. 678. What's your question, sir? What's up? 678. Going once. 678.
Hello.
Yes. Can you get off your speakerphone, please? Oh my God, dude, come on, man.
All right, can you hear me now?
Okay, what is your question, sir? How can we help you, sir?
Hey, I had to put Dana in check, man. She over here, she insulting us students. Let me tell you.
You can get the fuck off the line, because listen, I will turn this mic all the way up. I was on a Twitter space earlier this morning, turned up in the projects, and here your emotional ass want to get on this show screaming and cursing like the bitch that you are, like the emotional bitch that you are. But you're supposed to be a student of the game. You're supposed to be the student of the game, but you in your feelings right now.
All right, we let him go. All right, y'all don't need to talk here like that.
I had to turn that mic all the way up. The first two words that came out, because he told you he was a student of yours.
He's not a student of mine. I don't teach my students to talk like that. I don't teach my students to talk to women like that. Bitch. So, wait, let me see here before we play another clip. I got one for you, D. I just got this hot off the rack. Let's see what this is. I hope this is good. Here we go, D. Here we go. Wait, it's loading up. And guys, y'all had a question, please put a Q in there. Guys, y'all can call in. We got y'all. We want y'all to chime in. D, hold on. Damn it. It didn't grab. Hold on. Let me see. Let me try it one more time. I do not know what. I hope this is good boxing. I'm going to time you out. This better be good boxing. Because D, I will go to your clips if this doesn't work.
Losing their masculinity. And what does it mean to be masculine?
Well, I think it's us. We're actually being very masculine and we don't realize it. And we want to be so hyper independent. I can open my own door. So you're being the man, but you want a man to come in. And being masculine would be opening the door for you, letting you go first.
What you're really saying, you said something really deep, which is that it takes the polarities off.
Yes.
That there's a masculine.
Yes.
And it's hard to be a man if a woman won't let you.
Yes.
It's hard to take the lead if a woman's acting offended by it.
Yeah, right? Like I can open my own door. It's like, okay, but like, why wouldn't you let a man come in and be a man and like care for you? Like, what within you feels like you need to overstep so intensely and step out of your feminine? Is it society or is it your own self-worth? And men are not like that.
What kind of crap? Man, boxing. Fail. This is bad.
Yeah, I was about to say that
is bad. Boxing. What is all this? What, man, boxing? That was bad, dog. That was. I'm going to fail you on that one. Because that was
boring.
That was boring and some bullshit, dog. What the fuck was that, boxing? Man, I wish a woman would. Man, see, the reason why women are acting so masculine is because all you soft guy era mofos sit around here and expect the women to bow at your feet and do things for you, and you're not even a man. So you can't boxing. That was terrible, man. That was weak as fuck, man. Let's get to your thing. Boxing, that was terrible. What was that? Boxing, what was that? Jesus, let's get to your thing. Boxing, that was... Hold on, let me get to yours. Boxing, what the fuck was that, man?
All right.
Come on, Boxing, do better. We can't hear her. Talking about all that silly ass, man.
Can you
No, we can't hear it. Let me undo. Here you go. I'm trying to. You got it muted for some reason, D. D, you're muted. We can't hear
I'm
you.
muted, but that doesn't mean that that's going to be muted. So just just shut up and just let me see if you can.
See, women, see that, guys? That's why you gotta give him structure.
What the fuck? Okay, can you? I'm trying to play it. Let me know if you can hear it.
We can't hear it. If you press play, we can't hear it.
Let me reshare it.
Reshare it, and please take it off of mute if you can, please.
It's not on mute.
It is, lady, on mute.
Oh my God, I don't have shit on mute. What are you talking about?
All right, now it's not. All right, go ahead. Now it's gonna work.
That was you, airhead. That was you.
It was you. You got you're sharing it.
I don't have. Oh my God, dude, I don't have nothing on mute. You did.
Emotions.
Women, I mean, undoubtedly remain loyal way past any point that they should. When you stay with a man just because you're comfortable and you don't want to move on to the next one, or you stay with him because of your children, or you stay with him because he's incarcerated, or you stay with him because you think he has potential, the big P word. Men move when they see that first red flag, and women should do the same. And I'm not saying women should move like men. I'm just saying, like, yo, like, take a page out the book of the person who's mastered it.
Well, most of us will never, though, because we're built different.
It's like if a man keeps dogging you and dogging you and dogging you, and you keep staying there, you're dumb. You're dumb.
I'm gonna say that.
Stop. Let me finish. You're dumb. You're not like you're not respecting yourself. You're respecting him more than you respect you. Like you're thinking he's gonna change. You thinking he's gonna change because you believe in him more than he believes in himself. You're dumb.
Now, with all due respect, she's not talking about males. She's talking about us dusties. What you call dusty? She's talking about a dusty. She's not. That D calls those guys dusties. She's not talking about a male. You're talking about the dusties that you don't like, D. She's right. They're not going anywhere because you want to know why? Because that man has influence over that woman, no matter how legally. This is what I'm talking about. When you have influence over a woman, they're going to think twice before they leave. Hold on one second. We got a call. Anonymous, what's your name? What's your question?
Yeah, this is Marco from Georgia.
Marco from Georgia, what's your question, sir? How can Dana and I help you?
Yeah, so when I see a woman like with her mom or whatever, should I still approach her and then
Dog, what did I tell you I used to do in high school when I worked at Red Lobster? What did I tell you I used to do? Wait.
Like, I know I should still introduce myself to the mom, but should I still ask her to come to the side? Like,
sir, okay. Didn't I tell you when I was in high school, right? High school, I used to do this. Didn't I tell you when I saw a mother or a father with the daughter that I wanted to talk to, didn't I go to the parents first and introduce myself? And then ask, why are you asking the question then?
No, I was asking, so do I, like, when I'm in front of their parents or whatever, do I still say, can I talk to you?
You go to the okay, it's called courtesy. You go to the parents and you introduce yourself to the parents. And then you introduce yourself to her and ask, can I have a moment alone with you? Pull her to the side and talk to her. What's the problem?
Nah, that was really just a question. Like, should I still do it like that?
Dog, when did we ever say change? I've been
y'all never said change.
Right, so then why are you asking the question then?
I just want a little clarity with it.
Okay, caller, what clarity is it? If she's with her parent, okay, you just don't walk over and talk to her first. That's disrespectful to her parents, who is going to say, You go to the parents and introduce yourself to the parents. Then you introduce yourself to her. And then you ask, can I have a moment with you? Can I have a minute with you and separate her from the parent? I told you should do this in high school.
Are we talking about high school? First of all, if she's grown. Okay, wait. If she's a grown woman and she's with her parents, go straight to her.
No, don't you do that. Don't do it.
Listen, one thing about me, listen, that's cute that you went straight to the parents, but that's not a thing. Now, if you are kids, that's one thing, but that's like if I'm out with my father and a man sees me and he interested, he say, "Can I talk to your daughter?" I'll probably look at him like that would turn me on, because then my father gonna be like, "She's right there. Say hello." So. As a grown man who see a grown woman who just so happened to be with her parents, you say hello to her, and then you could turn to the parents and say, "Hello, ma'am, hello, sir," or whatever. And then you say, "My name is whatever," but don't go to the parents first, like you asking for permission. She don't need their permission. She's grown. But introduce yourself to her and the parents, because if she was with anybody else, whether it's her friends or her kids, you would say hello to them as well. But you don't need permission from the parents.
You're not asking for permission from the parents. It's a thing of courtesy.
No, courtesy is saying hello to the people she's with, but you don't. But you're going to talk. You're going to first approach her and say hello, miss, or however you say it, and you could turn and say hi, or whatever. But you don't need to seek the parents approval first.
Work for me outside of high school, and listen, if you want to do it in an emotional, feminine way, go ahead. I'm showing you a logical way. You decide, okay, big guy.
Yeah, you said do the same. Like if I see her
It never
with,
changes.
like,
It never changes. I don't see it.
You said when she's with the parents, he should ask the father.
I'm not asking the father anything. I'm introducing myself to the father. I'm asking her, can I speak to her?
Wait. You introducing yourself to the father first?
Of course. Okay. Again.
Wait, that's my question. You're introducing yourself to the father first, and then you're going to turn to her and say, "Hello, ma'am."
Now that after I talk to the father and mother, then I'll talk to her second.
But she's the one that you want.
Of course. Exactly.
You don't want the father, you don't want the mother. So
no, I'm going.
Again, so why are you not going to her?
The reason I'm not.
What do you want to say to my father? What do you want to say to my father?
Disrespectful is it to go to an adult or older and just bypass him to talk to you? No.
No. Why are you talking to my father first?
Well, because for courtesy wise,
what do you want to say?
I'm just saying hello. How you doing, sir? My name is Steve.
Okay, hi.
And I'm gonna say, and I'm done with him. Then I'm done. Then from that point, I'm talking to you, and then I'm gonna ask you, can I have a moment with you? And then I'm gonna pull you to the side. But for courtesy, I'm going to call her. It worked when I was in high school.
Oh, okay, that's a cute play. That's a cute play. So that I get. But I'm thinking you sound like you kind of getting the parents' permission.
No, I'm not asking mom and dad for permission to talk to the daughter.
Honestly, like I can't, honey. I look at it, okay, it doesn't matter if you go to her first, but acknowledge the parents second. Or, okay, you can say hello to the father first, and then you could go to her. It doesn't matter as long as you acknowledge the parents.
Acknowledge the mom or the dad first, and then go to her. Listen, acknowledge and then go to her, or do it Dana's way and go straight to her and say F the parents and do what you want to do.
Say hello to the parents, but you can say hello to her first because that's the person who you want to talk to. What I'm saying is it doesn't matter, but whatever.
It does matter. And again,
where it's something cute, it's something different. If you want to be different, go to the dad and say, "Hello, sir. How are you? My name is Steve." He'll be like, "Hi, my name is whatever." Then you turn to the daughter and be like, blah, blah, blah.
You ain't got no game, so you don't even understand the dynamics of what I'm saying. So please shut the fuck up.
Then go for the girl. Listen,
the fuck he's saying?
What you're saying, Steve, is cute. But it doesn't matter as long as you acknowledge the parents that are there, whether it's first or second. You can say hello to her, then you can turn to dad, but like, "Hey, am I blah blah blah?" It doesn't matter, but that's cute.
Okay, caller. You good on the question, sir? You good, sir?
Yeah. So the same goes for like if she got kids or whatever, and she wears kids.
You ain't talking to the kids.
Okay.
If she talking to the parents either.
Wait, caller. How old are you, man?
That's why you go to the woman first.
Young man, do you have attention deficit disorder or something? Is it like, because I want to yell at you. Do you ride the short bus or something?
But you want to insult him, but you don't want to yell at him.
No, I'm saying, no, he's talking about kids now. He's talking about kids now. Come on.
If she's with her child.
Yeah. Just say
if she's with kids, you don't talk, don't say nothing to the kid.
I get what he's saying, because listen, if I'm with when I was a kid with my mom and a man come up trying to rap to my mom, as a kid, you'd be like, what this man want? That's not dad. Right? So again, you go to her, hello, miss, how are you? Whatever. Oh, this is your son. Hi, young man.
No.
You can say hello, because that honestly that takes it. Listen, Steve said no. He's saying if a woman is with somebody, do you acknowledge them? You say hello. You don't have to hold a conversation.
Yeah.
Listen. If she has her children, focus on her. Do not talk or look at the kids. Focus on her.
How about, listen, if she with her kids, how about you just don't approach her? Because if you cannot say hello, that's not you being creepy. It's a way to not be creepy. But if you're just coming up to me and I have my kid with me and you're trying to talk to me, like, my kid gonna be like, why is this man talking to mommy? That's not dad.
Nah, don't address them kids. Hey, look, keep telling you, y'all.
You're not addressing them to have a conversation, just like you're not trying to have a conversation with the girl's father.
Trying to date her. You're not trying to be her father or don't do that. Don't talk to them. Hey, listen.
So let me ask you this, Steve. Wait. Hold on for a second, caller. Let me ask you this, Steve. Yes. What if it's a woman approaching a man who's with his kid? She could be like, hello, sir. Like, oh, this is your daughter. Hi, she's so pretty, or whatever. And then is it the same for the woman?
No, it's a double standard here because it's a woman. Because listen, it's weird in this weird.
You're painting because you're painting the man to most likely be the bad person, as opposed to the woman being a bad person here. Because and it should not be a double standard. Because whatever bad that man could possibly do, woman.
You what you want. I'm just saying for these guys, don't talk to them kids.
So then that should go for a woman. Then that should go for a woman.
You tell the women that I don't teach women.
You meet a woman, she approaches you. You don't have a problem with her just ignoring your kids, which goes part to a person's character. It goes to a character. If you're going to ignore my kids when you're trying to, and not saying you got to hold the conversation. I'm just saying a simple hello. But if it's in your character to dismiss my kid, then you probably dismiss them more. Yeah. In the relationship, yeah.
No, it won't be a relationship.
Somebody with their kids don't even approach him.
No, listen, caller. Don't start a relationship with the kids. You're dating the mom. You're not dating the kid.
Dating. This is saying hello. You want somebody's phone number.
That's not
dating.
Can we have tea? Can you throw the ball? Are you my daddy, man? Don't do that.
So then don't approach a woman when she's with her child.
No, you can approach her. Just don't
you're a guy talking to my mother.
Don't talk to the kids.
Dad, this is not my dad. Why are you talking to my mother, smelling and trying to flirt with kids? See that they can sense that. Don't talk to a woman with kids. If you feel so, you don't want to say hello.
Ladies, let me tell you something. It's dirty macking. Because let me tell you what the guys gonna do. You like, you know what? The way I can get between them, hi, you two little guys do it. Oh, you have some guys, ladies, that's a trick. They just try to sleep with you and they want to be buddy with your kid.
No. Don't do that. Don't approach a woman. Don't approach a woman with a kid.
Do it. I say do it, caller.
I would never approach a man when he's with his kids. No.
Caller,
you know why? Well, you know why?
Her.
You know why? Because you could find her at another place when she's alone, or you could find another attractive woman who is alone. So if she has the kids, even if he has kids, don't approach.
No, hey, caller. You can do the emotional thing and don't do it, or you can do it logical.
Now, wait. If she's with her kid and she approaches you with the kid, then that's different. But
I'm not talking to the kid. You can't do this. Don't listen, ladies. All the ladies listening. I'm gonna give you one. If you have a child and that guy comes up to you and starts talking to your kids like he's Ronald McDonald, or he's just, oh my God, y'all, how are you? He's just trying to sleep with you. He's trying to find a combination.
You're trying to sleep with me if you ignore my kid. You're trying to sleep with me if you ignore my kid.
He gonna exactly.
So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You're trying to sleep with me either way. If I don't have a kid, you're trying to sleep with me.
Oh, yeah, you got such a
with
kid.
you, she's with the kid or not. So it doesn't matter.
You do a little one. Oh, they look so adorable. Let's go ahead and smash.
But this is let's swing. Oh, well, is the caller still there? He may want to say something.
Caller. You good calling the question?
Yeah, I appreciate that.
All right, yeah. All right, man. We'll throw you back in. Nah, they don't be mad.
So this is what I'm saying, Steve. You said it's a double standard. So you mean to tell me that you don't have a problem when women go up to men with their kids, but like, oh, how am I? He's so cute or whatever.
No, that's not a big deal.
And this is that, and that's why
the world is a double standard.
Your old ass will get played by, especially somebody young.
Hey, ladies, be careful if the guy starts talking to you and looks down there.
Men, be careful when the women start talking to you when you with your kid, honey, because that is one of the main plays. They try to be. I'm a mother figure. I'm nurturing.
330. What's your name? What's your question, sir? What's up?
Yeah, my name's Adam.
Yes,
Adam. I'm trying to know what is this lady talking about? Like, why would you even come up to a woman with some kids?
Why would he come up to what with kid? What are you talking about?
She's talking about this little lady in the pink top hat, the cowboy hat.
Yes, Dana. What about her?
Yeah, why would you even come up to someone in the club or somewhere else with some kids? Like, why would you do that?
Wait, not a club. Okay, caller, you gotta listen because I'm gonna try to save you before she gets.
First of all, why? And I'm cursing tonight. Why the fuck you calling in here talking about something? This little lady, this lady, bitch. You don't know my name. Don't call into this show. Number one. Number two, I can say what I want to say. Here you go talking. Here you go talking like the bitch you are. Like the emotional bitch you are. But I don't care who it is. Don't nobody call up in here and act like you don't know my name. So you can hang up on his ass.
Why I gotta
hang up on his ass.
All right, call it. She on fire. We gotta
this is that. No, because that's what I'm talking about with you males.
No, it's men.
Or you sucker ass men out there.
Oh, now.
I hate to say this because I usually give the young men.
Let me ask you a question, man.
You can't ask me shit. And I told Steve to hang up because you don't know my name. Hang up the phone. No, learn my name and then call the fuck back in.
Okay. So anyway, so D, let's get back to some more videos real quick before we continue. I mean,
it's like that. That's not a flex. Don't think you're gonna call up. Oh, you could the lady. No, nigga, you know my name. And if you don't know, get off the line.
Oh man, she's on fire. All right, let's get it.
I'm physically on fire.
Get it. Let's go. Hold on, 330. Call back later. Call back. We're doing the show. Call back when I'm by myself. All right, brother. Call back, okay? All right, respect. Okay, so go ahead. What we got next? What's the next video you have for us?
Wait a minute. Let me see.
I talk to little. Hi, little kids. Hi.
I guess this is 1 minute. I was gonna play some stuff on Instagram. Should I go to IG?
Yeah, go to IG and grab something real quick while you're doing it.
Let me play this.
All right, here we go. Let's see what she asked for us. Here we go.
I carried him all the way up the stairs on my back. Aren't you gonna let me in?
No, I'm not.
I just wanted to come in to invite you to lunch.
You can invite me from out there.
Okay. Miss Chambers, may I request the pleasure of your company for luncheon?
Mr. Walker, Miss Chambers will be delighted to accept your invitation. Be down in 2 seconds.
What happened to those days?
No, gentlemen, no.
I love it.
No.
Yes.
No. Gentlemen, if you say I want to come in because I want to invite you out, and she says no, You turn your Billy D Colt 45 ass around and on the motherfucking
Right, so wait. So Steve, that's a big disagree. That's a big. I totally disagree with you there. You know why? I wouldn't. First of all, never let a man in your home. Never go to that man's home. You don't do that. So if Steve want to be the asshole that he professes that he is sometimes, let him be the asshole and leave. Because I won't let you in my home, you think I'm being rude when I said I'll be right back down. I don't know you, sir. I just met you. You're not coming in my home, and I'm damn sure not coming in your home. Two words. Sade Robinson.
Wait, how did Billy D get her address? Did he follow her? How did he know where she lived? If he didn't know, how did he either follow her?
You know how? She bailed him out of jail.
Oh my Lord, have mercy. And it goes back to what the woman said with the stay away from them assholes. So he went. So Billy said, "Hey, what's up, girl? I want to take you out to lunch. I'd like to come inside and I'd like to ask you." And she said, "Well, no, you can't." You know what Billy should have said? "All right, then, baby. It's nice meeting you. Peace. I'm out. I'm not wasting my time. Colt 45, malt liquor." That's what he should have did. Remember, gentlemen, write this down. We are not, I don't know. We're not maybe. We're not, I'll think about it. And we're not, I'll get back to you later kind of people. If a woman says anything like that, I don't know, maybe, I'm not sure, I'll think about it, guys, let her ass go. Do not
come in my house.
Oh my! Wait a second. Wait.
No. You don't let no man in your house. You don't know him.
Well, but wait a second. So what again? Why is she bailing him out of jail? How did he get the address?
From the I guess the check that she wrote.
But yet she decided to go, right? She decided to go.
No,
then.
she said, "I will meet you downstairs."
Well, then why was she a lady? Never say, "Listen, you. Why don't you have a standard, lady? Hey, you are. Hey, I don't know you. Don't ever come to my house like this. It's very disrespectful."
Steve, you know what, Steve? Stop, because this is you pushing the goalposts. You sat up here. You sat up here and expose yourself to being the asshole by saying, "Well, if I can't come in, you leave." No, you don't want a man in your house.
Ladies, if a strange man comes to your door, hey, baby,
He wasn't a strange man because they actually met before. She the one who bailed him out. They did talk. So yes, they already had met. They already met, Steve. So again, Steve, listen, Steve, stop making up this imaginary scenario. Stop moving the goalposts. I just wanted to play that because ask a woman out.
No.
She'd say yes. And she said yes. She didn't give him a hard time. She said, "I'll be right there." And she was excited because she wanted to go.
I'm not asking her. No, guys, don't do it.
I know because you're the
Guys, don't do it. You ask her out. Hey, listen. I'll give a little wiggle room. If you really don't know her, you shouldn't ask to come inside somebody's house that you don't know. I'll give that to D right there.
And ladies, don't go to a man's house.
But if you ask her out on a date and she says, "I don't know, I'm not sure, maybe I'll think about it."
Honey did not say this.
No, she didn't say that. I'm saying if she did say that, you can't.
You always want to add something on. Like,
and ladies, don't bail.
Just enjoy.
Wait, no, this is a bad thing. This is on Diana's character. You see how bad her character is, guys? You knew he was a thug. And
he was not no, he's a politician. He was running for office. You never even saw the movie Mahogany. So you don't know why he was locked up. He was locked up because of a prank that she pulled away. You have to see the movie. I'm not going to explain it. I'm not going to go into that. I'm not going to go into that because you haven't seen the movie. So he's not a thug. He's not a thug.
I'm drinking my Colt 45.
If he was a thug, she wouldn't have bailed him out. So he wasn't a thug. He wasn't a dusty. That's why she.
See, women. This is all that lovey-dovey Lifetime channel.
That's why I played it because I love Mahogany. You don't like none of it, and that's what I'm saying. Like, you need to be in tune with your emotional side. You need to be in tune with your emotional side. A lot of you men need to be in tune with your emotional. Part of being in tune with your emotional side is knowing when to shut up, knowing when to let people talk, knowing when to listen, knowing when to talk yourself.
Oh, God.
But it's someone like Steve who is just a pessimist when it comes to romance and love or whatever.
Come in, girl. Hey, I want to take you on a date. Oh, you don't know? Okay. Well, what can I do to beg and plead for you to go out with me, girl? That's what they want. See, she wants you guys to beg and plead. Guys, don't do any of that, man. You tell her where you're going. Did you have another one for us? Because that one wasn't cutting it. That didn't cut it. Give us something else other than that.
General who got somebody that's trying to dip in and out of your life. You feel me, bro? Stop letting people play with you. Yep. You feel
What
me?
would you think is the most serious gesture? Like, I want you back, and this is what I want.
Listen. This is what I mean when I'm talking about justification. There would not be a gesture that would be required if your homegirl actually trusted that this is what she should be doing. If she trusted that she should be back with him, he would not have to show up with flowers. He would not have to take her out on dates. She does not trust it. There's no gesture, sweetheart. There's no trip to Dubai. There's no taking her to some restaurant that she like that hits some switch in her head to be like, okay, he's serious. She's not serious. It doesn't matter if he's serious. That's why she's trying to justify it with some type of action. It's okay to like miss him. It's okay for things it's okay for you to even wonder if it would have worked out. It's not okay to go through this motion where you looking to see if he do enough things in a row for long enough for you to feel like you're not wasting your time this time.
I agree. A lot of women do that. Because we think like, when a guy mess up or, when something happens and it ends, right? And he tries to come back and do different gestures or whatever, we get caught up in the gestures and we're like, okay, he's doing this differently. Let's see what he does next. No, because that's exactly what it is. It's just a gesture. That doesn't mean that it's going to be different. And he's right. It's okay to miss that person. It's okay that it didn't work out. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to wonder, but women got to have standards. Steve, you always sit up here and you talk about men, you should have standards and this, that. Women need to have standards too. Like I miss a person dearly, but I got to remind myself, because you got to go back and you got to re-examine the red flags that you missed. And it kind of explains why the situation ended the way it ended or how it ended. So he's right. Miss him, think about him, respect him, don't have no hard feelings, don't be bitter, but move on.
Ladies, it ain't happening with a man. It'll happen with a sucker.
Here we go.
Ain't happening with a man. I'm letting y'all ladies know right now. You're lucky that you have nothing but males to walk over. Ain't happening with a man. You can't walk away from greatness. So ladies, don't think the reason why y'all can walk away from all these weak guys, because they're weak. When you get a man, you ain't going anywhere. You're going to have to share us, like my boy Zach said. You're going to have to share us, and you're going to have to say, okay, well, you know what? He's going to have other women, and I'm going to have to share him. That's what my dog would say. You got to share us. And I know you ladies.
Pull up Zach comment. He's the return of manhood. He said, salute to Steve. I was trying to go for this southwestern look. But I think that's a compliment. It's coming up too, Cinco de Mayo. But that is true. I do look like Cinco de Mayo-ish.
Yes. Shout out to our dog, Zach, my boy. But yeah, so we got one more. Let's get one more in. Let's see what she has here.
Say you in a situation dealing with a guy and he got other females. Why you just can't keep it real and allow me to want to deal with this situation or walk away?
Because I want to collect you.
But you can't.
No, whoa. I can't, but I am. But I am though, because you still around with me, going to podcasts complaining about me.
No.
My point is, I keep you around because you allow me to. You're in my life because you benefit me, then I have to expend. You are convenient. We have sex. I like that. And all I got to do is make empty promises for you to stay. I don't have to show you tangible things. I don't have to commit. You give me the goods for free. So what I'm saying is, you asking why am I here? You the one that's not benefit. Why are you here?
He got a point. He do be sounding sassy, but he got a point.
He does not have a point. He does not have a point, because a man is not going to give empty promises. A man is going to let her know this is what we are and this is what it is. And either you're going to accept it or you're not. See, that's disingenuous to give a woman empty promises. That's dirty macking. I don't condone that. You should never lie to a woman and give her empty promises. You should always let her know this is what we are. This is what it's going to be. What are you going to do? And that's it. And keeping it honest with her. Versus that's dirty macking. See, dirty macking means that I'm going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm going to tell you, yeah, baby, we're going to have this relationship. And yeah, baby, I'm going to be with you. And yeah, baby, I'll marry you. And yeah, baby, that's dirty macking. Men do not condone that. What a man's going to say is, you have to ask what we are. I'm going to tell you from the get-go. I'm either want to smash, I either want to have you on the roster, or I don't want you at all. And what you're going to have to decide is, I'm going to tell you.
Add another finger to that. How about I want to get to know you? Well, I want to actually get to know you to date you or whatever. So all that everybody not on that roster nasty mess that you want. Stop.
The men are on the roster thing. The average guy can't get a roster, so they're going to lie to the woman and tell her what she wants to hear.
But I'll give you that, Steve. This is the thing, though. I have been lied to by, men, and that is because they think like you, but when the right women, you can keep this comment, but when the right women come along, good one, they don't want to let her go, but they know she's not going to tolerate Rasta and all that other A-hole stuff you talk, right? So some men, there are a lot of men that will bend the truth. That would, which is considered a lie, right? They will bend the truth so that they could keep you there while they still play or do whatever. Yes, the best of them have done that. I have experienced that.
You know what I am when you met me. You knew I was a ladies' man, so you can never say
right. Right. But it gets to a point. Wait. It gets to a point to where it's moving in a direction of seriousness or whatever, Steve, stop. Get yourself out of it. Take yourself out of it. You always insert yourself. You don't want nothing serious. You want to play. You just want to get laid. I'm talking about people in general. It's like, of course, men and women, when they meet someone, you do have other people, but then it's that person who you just connect with, and you continue to connect, and it may be developing into something serious, but you may not be sure if you want to just be committed. You may want to just keep having a roster, but you don't want somebody good and decent.
Oh, now it's gotta be good. No,
to go. So no. You kind of lie.
No, you don't. What you do is say this and this, and this is how it's going to be. From the moment that we are together, I'm going to let you know that you're not the only woman in my life, right? That's what a man's going to tell her. And from that point, you got to make that first decision.
Why are you telling me that when I just met you?
Because you're going to know. You.
I don't know, sir. I just met you. So you're telling me.
Women know ladies. Okay, a woman can tell a ladies' man from an average guy when they first meet him. She knows a smooth talk.
No, ladies' man means that you have a whole bunch of women. Just because you're smooth and savvy, that doesn't mean you have a whole bunch of women.
What I'm saying,
you probably could, but some men don't choose to not have a whole. So again, I don't know. You got a whole bunch of women. Why are you telling me when I first met you that you got a whole bunch of women?
I know you have a bunch of women.
You just said that.
No, what happens is when you have game, women are going to ask you how. Oh, they're going to recognize you're a smooth talker. Oh, you're one of those guys. Oh, you good with the. They're going to recognize.
Yes, if a woman asks, well, how many other women are you seeing?
Right. So
I don't ask that because I'm already paying you as a hoe. So.
Yeah, I am right. Pay me as the hoe, but listen, I will reinforce that. Yes, I am. But here's the thing: what do you want to do? At least I'm going to give you this thing called free will with males don't goo. I'm going to keep it 1,000 with you, and then you decide from that point. Do you want to keep rolling with me or go about your way? And while you're with me, I'm going to still let you know where we stand. So you'll never, ever have to ask where we stand at. That's what a man does. A male will say, well, oh, you want a relationship? Okay, girl. Wait, you want to have kids? Hey, baby, don't break up with me because I was thinking about having a relationship with you. I'm scared right now, and I'm nervous, but I want to have a child with you. I don't want to have a relationship. That's dirty macking. That MF on that thing was dirty macking.
Because a woman in the beginning, when you talk to them on the phone or whatever, she's gonna tell you straight up, like you know, like, okay, well, I'm on the path of relationship.
So, okay. If you want a relationship, Dana, what do I say? If she wants a relationship, this is what a man. You know what a man can say? Listen, find Mr. Right. Hey, listen.
No, but that's now you being nasty and you being
being nasty. It's not being nasty.
Because she's not coming at you like that. You're gonna talk on the phone with someone or whatever. And she may say, listen, at this point in my life, I am looking for a relationship. That's my path. And then if you, Steve, who's the hoe, you're not. So you're gonna say, you know what, I'm not. But and that's fine.
Wait, time out. Caller. This is the emotions versus fucking logic, you dumb bitch. She's not being disrespectful. We're clashing between emotions and logic, you dumb fuck. Are you fucking with me? Are you serious?
How I'm disrespecting him? How? When I say he's a whore?
You dumb motherfucker. She's emotional. She's supposed to be emotional. That's what the show is about. Emotion versus logic. Ain't no disrespect, bitch. Shut your fucking ass up. Let me finish this up before I let her ass go. Like I was saying to you at the end of the day, hold on. What I was saying to you, fuck him. What I was saying to you, D, what I was saying to you is this. I'm saying that at least a man keeps it a buck. You women always say you want somebody to be honest with you. I'm saying that if you want the relationship, go find Mr. Right and I'll be the dick on the side. Go on your dates. I'll be the dick on the side. When you're stressing out and that Willie Mammoth 3000 is not working, I'll be the dick on the side. And you can find your happiness. I'll be the dick on the side. At least he's keeping it a buck with her versus saying, I'm going to give you a relationship. I'm going to give you a child. I want to be with you. That motherfucker was disingenuous. I'm sorry.
Well, as far as the lying, I will say this. Once we in a relationship and, I'm in love or whatever and it's happy, if you are stepping out, I want to know. Lie to me then. Not even so much lie to me, just make sure I don't find out. That's all. When it comes to that, but that's a whole nother discussion.
All right, Dana, how can I get in touch with you?
One more thing before I tell them how. Because first of all, Steve be cussing people out and I be cussing people out. But why is it when I cuss people out, people get upset? But when you cuss people out, it's okay. That's the double.
You're supposed to be the emotional. You're supposed to be butterflies and rainbows.
No, emotion doesn't mean it's all sweet and candy. And it's like, and I am nice. But and too, why is it that people come up here and they think they could just not know my name, say my name wrong, cut me off when I'm talking, not shut up when I'm talking? You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not doing that.
Gosh.
Yes, women are, we are emotional. So, yeah.
He's saying, why do you personally feel that men should emotionally open up the relationship? Go to the beginning of the show. She explained that to you. She explained at the beginning. So, Dana, how can I get in touch with you?
Don't I got 10 more minutes?
No, how do they get in touch with you? Time for me to talk to my guys. Man time now. Y'all know who we do. It's time. So, how do they get in touch with you?
So, go subscribe to the Dusty Chronicles, Dusty Chronicles, and The Real Dana on YouTube. And then I'm also on X at The Real Dana #7. So, yeah.
And gentlemen, or hey guys, if y'all want to learn some game now, and y'all call in and we can chop it up now. The Man Mindset. Just go to the Man Mindset. Come on in. so y'all can hear this ism we spit.
Pull up Adam's comment. Why should we wait for you to talk first? Because you're emotional, bitch.
Wait, Adam. It's okay. It's called okay. There's a thing about radio's courtesy. You're calling into the program. So basically, you have a question or something that's wrong with you. And the problem is that y'all don't notice is that y'all always seem to talk way too much and not let people help. But it's courtesy, call it's radio etiquette. It's called radio etiquette. But anyway, Dana, go ahead and give us a bye. And then I'll roll in mine. Yeah, she says that bye and all that other stuff. Let me go ahead and add. She said her buys and all that stuff. So now we're going to get to man stuff. But you know how we got to do. We got to let Dana's people go because they ain't ready for this ism that we're about to spit. So then I want to, you know what? Should I do Dougie Fresh today? I usually start with this right here.
What up, though? It's your boy, Paige Kennedy. You already know what it is. And you're listening to the manmindset.com. Dating help for men with your host, Steve the Dean Williams.
What's up? This is T.O.
I usually do those guys. But today, let's go with Dougie Fresh. I'm going to let Dougie Fresh bring me in this time. Dougie, can you bring me in while I let Dana's people go? Y'all want to check me out, Man Mindset? We're going to keep it going. Dougie.
Yo, what's up, y'all? This is Doug E. Fresh. And I want you to know, without a shadow of a doubt, this is what it's all about.